Wow. Hello! Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, DT. Wow. Nicomero Nidai probably. Is he number 2? That is a good guess why he is Corey Poop Johnson. Let's see, because I don't follow sports. He's a black man. That's not a great start. Received his nickname during his time in Kentucky after a reporter asked him about his fluctuating weight. He quipped that it was because he pooped so much, which caught on with his teammates. Okay! I mean, that only makes a difference of a few grams here or there, but hello. Hello there, fellow mature adults. Hello there. How's everybody doing? I've lived so far at my new job. Oh my god, though. Oh, one sec. There we go, sorry. I got delivery for more cat litter and they just buzzed before I could even warn you guys that I might have to run at some point to go get that. So once they drop it off at the door, I'll like pop out into the hallway to grab it just so it's not out at the hallway. But I mean, if you want to steal 20 pounds of cat litter, I guess have at it, people. Oh my god, work though. So we're getting used to everything. I'm personally enjoying the new job. The new responsibilities are nicer for me. My coworkers are already asking for a meeting to boost morale. I'm like, oh, like, guys, are you okay? Oh, these poor people. We were already late. I guess they were already behind schedule before we moved everything around, and now they're even more behind schedule, adjusting to everything. And the old boss at our old office, because we had the phones forwarded, right? For a couple weeks while like new number and like all that stuff gets set up, like the website's updated, whatever. Old boss canceled the phone line, so people are pissed. I was like, huh, you know, that explains why I haven't gotten a single phone call in 2 days, considering last week the phone was ringing so much that I'm literally on a call with someone and someone's phoned me 5 times in the interim. And yes, hello, Drakon. I'm doing pretty well. Slightly crazy, getting used to walking to work every day. No thanks, my morale is high enough. No, literally. I was like, I could make a kudo board for everyone, and some of them were like, yeah, I mean, that's nice, but I think we are gonna need something more. And I'm like, I get that it sucks that, like, you know, all of us are getting put through the ringer because clients are pissed and stuff like that. But if we take 30 minutes to 60 minutes to have a meeting to kind of cheer ourselves up, that's 30 to 60 minutes we could have spent getting out of the backlog. And then we don't have to worry about people getting angry at us, which means we don't need morale boosting. Hi, Art! It was so funny because they're like, oh, Diana, we don't mean to exclude you. Like, we know you're working just as hard as us. I'm like, you guys do whatever you need to do. I don't think a morale boosting party would help me. I'm not feeling any strain from this. You guys do whatever. I'm like, how is the person with clinical depression handling this better than all of y'all? But hey, you never know what people are going through. And hello, Art. Hello. Give me 1 sec. They dropped off the cat litter at the door, so I'm just gonna go grab that before it's sitting out there, and who knows? Maybe someone's dog tries to dig into it, who knows? There we go. It's okay, please exclude me and leave me alone. That too. It's the introversion. I'm like, no, I don't want to be part of a party to pump ourselves up. I'm doing fine. My morale boosting is me posting gifts in the group chat. Like yesterday, everyone was posting about how this like web portal for orders wasn't working, and I used the Sheldon from the Big Bang gif where he throws all the paper in the air and then walks off screen. Like, thanks. Can something not break? Can we go one day without something breaking? Because, like, part of the reason we're so backlogged is, the printers that have to be used to print off stuff that go with the clients, like permits and stuff like that, like go with their orders, broke. And so, like, we had appointments scheduled for people to get their stuff. Like, it was like, you know, day 1 of the new system, it's all broken. It took like 3 days to get stuff working. And so of course people are pissed because, like, you know, we were already behind schedule, and then like we got even more behind schedule. I'd also like to go a day without things breaking too, but it's your job to fix broken stuff. Broken stuff isn't usually a part of my day-to-day. Oh my god, though. Coincidentally, Zod, I was thinking of you because apparently, because we have a general mailbox, and apparently the mailbox is sporadically changing things. So people, so you send out an email, and you're like, you selected the general mailbox as the from account, and somehow it switches to your personal account, and now people are like, now I know your name. I was just thinking of you and Spooky and all the other tech people, and I'm like, my boss was like, can you like talk to IT about this? I'm like, I can, but if we can't reproduce the issue, IT's not gonna do anything for us. Like, we gotta prove that there's a problem. We can't just tell them there's a problem and be like, we fix it. I'm like, it's like, I mean, yeah, I'll talk to them, but like, you know, it's a sporadic thing. So it's like, we kind of have to, like, they have to be able to reproduce the error, otherwise they're just like, man, we can't do anything about it. call us back. It's like, okay. Look, it's Outlook. It's garbage anyway. First mistake, using Outlook. Dumb tech people, just fix it. Just fix it. I love how, my manager was like, can you call them? And I'm like, remember? They canceled my phone. I have no phone right now. I can't even use Teams or like whatever to make phone calls in lieu of that, because they also, when I transferred over to this new department, they revoked the license for it to make it so you can't make external calls, only internal within like the organization. That sounds more like a blessing than a curse. Oh, it totally is. I mean, I would never make phone calls if I could help it anyway. Like, if it was urgent, sure, I would make phone calls, but I'm like, can I just email the tech people? And then, like, sometimes I'll email them. They're like, can you call us instead so we can do a troubleshoot? I'm like, I told you I troubleshooted already. I told you everything I already did, but okay, fine. Sometimes they do have something else for me to troubleshoot that I hadn't thought of, but I'm like, it's like, no, I didn't want to talk on the phone. That's why I did everything before. It was funny listening to, one of the other new people in, in like the quad area where I sit in the new location, because they, what is it? They are like, I guess, essentially location managers of the different places, and I'm just here minding my own business. And then I hear them going, like, talking about, like, apothecary this, apothecary that, and I'm like, stick my head around the corner. I'm like, what's wrong with the apothecary? They're like, everything. I'm like, oh, okay. Is it anything I can help with? And that's when I found out about, like, you know, all the printer issues and, like, all that stuff that was going horribly wrong. And, you know, this person got, like, yelled at by, like, the clients that were there because, you know, they went on site to, like, help clients adjust to the new system, and then, like, you know, the new system was broken, and it's like they were there for 3 hours waiting. But yeah, I was like, can I help? I work, like, I work in the back end of the apothecary. Maybe, like, you know, I can, like, help you guys out because, like, you know, we just integrated to your area. And then, like, they give me the whole spiel. I'm like, oh, no, I can't help with that. And I guess they got told that it's like, they're like, oh, yeah, like, this system is super easy and smooth to work with, no problems. And that's why we didn't do a test before launch. And I'm like, oh, they lied to you. They lied to you. Uh-oh. They're like, really? I'm like, well, I wouldn't say lie, but I swear, like, at least once a month, I'd hear about someone who's having to close down their, like, wicket because they can't get the printer to work, and, like, you know, basically that closes the office for a whole day, so, you know. Is there someone who could just use... Nah, they lied. They lied. They lied. Well, and that's the thing, right? It's like, you don't want to say outright. You don't want to throw people under the bus, but I'm like... Yeah. Because when I heard out... Because our program, like the apothecary backend stuff, has always been a mess. We work hard, but we're working with, like, you know, a system that's held together by, like, duct tape and shoestring. So when I found out this big organization was absorbing us, I'm like, huh. Do they know what they're getting into? Did you guys tell them the truth? Because I think if you told them the truth about how messed up things were, no one would actually have absorbed us. And sure enough, one weekend, people are like begging for like a pizza party to restore morale, and like we got like the higher ups on our necks going like, why aren't you guys logging stuff? You guys need to log this stuff. That's why they lied. Oh, absolutely. And then when I heard through the grapevine, like one of my coworkers who was on the meetings to help set things up, they're like, they have no idea what they were getting into. I'm like, yeah, no shit. They wouldn't have taken the apothecary and all its backwardsness into this new modern organization if they knew what was gonna happen. They got outplayed. Oh, they sure did. It's kind of funny, but also very sad. That's why when everyone's like, some of my coworkers are like, can we have like a pizza party to boost morale? I'm like, nothing's changed. We were already behind schedule. The only difference is now we've actually got people breathing down our necks because the apothecary management was very lax. And these guys are like, we're a much bigger organization, and, you know, we get a much, like, it's a very different wheelhouse, very different environment. So I'm like, it's this, like, we've always been 2 weeks behind schedule. The only difference is now management actually gets on your case about it. Good job by the person who set that up. Oh yeah, I was like, I'm sure the higher ups did like a dance party when they got rid of us. And that's why I had a good laugh today when I found out that they accidentally cut my phone line, because they decided to keep my phone line active to redirect calls to, like, for clients who are like, hey, I went to the shop, but it's like closed down. Where are you guys now? Kind of thing. They were just, it's such a rush to get rid of all of our extra bits and ends that they cut off the stuff that was important. I'm like, well, that explains why I stopped getting phone calls. Can you guys fix that though? Because I was getting like 20 to 30 phone calls a day, and we've got people really pissed, and this explains why people are complaining that no one answers the phone when I have not gotten a single phone call. I'm actually going through something similar and doing the same optical business but at a larger scale. Oh boy. We're all going through changes, huh? Thank you for the self-care package, Mexon. But yeah, long story short, that's basically why yesterday I was like, I'm so tired. Guys, I'm canceling stream, and then I fell asleep at like 8 p.m. like an old grandma. I'm like, this was just too much. This was just too much for my brain. At 8? Oh, yeah, no, I was shocked too. Did you two Internet Explorer Edition? No way. Yeah, way. I fell asleep at 8, and then I woke up at like 10 again, and I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm like, okay. I think a part of you loves all the chaos. Yeah. I mean, it's exciting. Unfortunately, I won't lie. I do love the tea. The tea's a lot of fun. It makes it fun to tell stories for you guys, as opposed to before where I was like, yeah, there's nothing going on at work. I don't have anything to share. Well, and that's probably why all my coworkers are losing their minds, and I'm like, I'm fine. I feel zero strain from all of this. That was a very mischievous, yeah. See you Saturday. Okay, see you. But yes, that's an actual grandma move. When I tell you I was exhausted, I meant it. Like, I took a shower to try and wake myself up. I still fell asleep playing the video games, and then I woke up at 10 and I'm like, oh, this is gonna suck. My sleep schedule's gonna be totally thrown off. And then I went to bed properly again at like midnight-ish, like 12:30 or something, and I slept all the way through until 8 a.m. and I'm like, damn. A spontaneous random for no reason question. Am I happy right now? Yeah, I'd say I'm happy. I'd say I'm doing pretty good. Oh, hang on. Timer. Or I guess it'll be stopwatch, technically. Why is it so small? It's good that I'm dealing with it decently well, for sure. I mean, like, things are a little chaotic, but I would much rather be doing, going through, like, an email inbox, responding to messages, just going like, hey, I'm sorry, we're busy, here's the answer to your question, and then do all this other stuff, rather than have people be like, Diana, where did this $5 thing come from? Can you call this phone number and find out if it's actually ours or not? Can you track this down? Can you call the phone company and get them to give you this information? I'm like, no! Doing triage stuff is much nicer for me than being stuck in the back stock room counting stuff. Alright, uno momento, let's whoop. There we go. But yeah, overall, my energy's doing pretty good. So let's get rolling. This is gonna be our last attempt to see if I can clear the game in the 24-hour window. So this will be the last 4 or 5 hours, give or take. I told myself, because of what happened with the time zone moving forward, I'd give myself an extra like hour kind of thing. So we'll add like an extra like hour onto it. But we will see how it goes. So boop. Let's get this going. Yay! Alright. Last time, Date became convinced that he now has magical powers. What are my plans after finishing this game? So we're gonna go back to our regular schedule for Wednesday, Thursday. Friday, we do this whole 24-hour challenge again, but with a different game. That's the plan for the anniversary this month. I'm challenging myself to clear 3 games that Chad really loved. And if I'm able to clear it in the 24 hours, Chad gets to pick a game. I decided to go with rewards rather than penalties, because positive reinforcement is nicer. Oh yes, where are we? This should be it. There we go. But what games we're gonna do, you will have to find out. You'll have to find out.
Iba and I saved Iris during the sync yesterday.
She just wasn't dead, bro.
She wasn't killed.
True, but that was only a dream.
Maybe the dream changed reality.
Impossible.
The the penalties? No, not the penalty.
Then how else would you explain it? Iris came back to life.
Well, or, you know, she has a twin sister. That's the much more likely explanation. Or a clone. In this game, like... a dream-changing reality.
Date and Iba saved Iris and Somnium. And that changed the history of the real world? Well, I guess it's not impossible.
That isn't what you said yesterday.
That was then, this is now. A woman's mind changes with the phases of the moon, you know?
The second game really leans into this stuff. It gets real timey-wimey weirdy.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
Anyway,
Yes,
I
it
believe in
does.
Date. I trust him more than anyone else in Abyss.
That would almost be romantic if they weren't. If it wasn't Boss.
Stranger things have been known to happen.
Hey, Stranger Things hit TV show.
2 days ago, Date found Iris's frozen corpse in Mizuki's Somnium. It must have been a prophecy.
Boss.
There's a lot of stuff in this world that can't be explained by science.
Boss's knack for change is one of her good qualities. Not having beliefs is what she believes in. That's how she established herself as a major player in the police department. So she's like, sure, I believe in God, just so long as God comes down and shakes my hand. Because she believed what she wanted to. Alright, about Soul.
Congressman Sejima is suspicious in more ways than one. Exhibit A. 3 days ago, So called Shoko Nadami's phone. We still don't know exactly why. He only told us it was meant to be private. Exhibit B. So Sejima was at Okiura Fishery Warehouse last night, but he didn't inform us of this. There must be something he doesn't want us knowing.
Old
Exhibit
man going
C.
to a cold warehouse? Maybe he's just here to check on his cryogenic. You know, he wants to be frozen when he dies.
So was in Iris's Somnium. Dreams are constructed from memories. Yet the good congressman denies he ever knew Iris.
Where is he now?
I sent him home yesterday.
You released him?
I mean...
What was I supposed to do? We can't hold him without solid proof.
Exactly!
What we saw with Iris hasn't happened yet.
In any case, we have to speak with him again.
I'm sure that'll go well. About Renju?
Mizuki went to Bloom Park 3 nights ago. She was prompted by a Nile message from Renju.
You see? Yes, got caught up in something serious, come to Blue
There are
Park.
3 possibilities. 1. Renju killed Shoko, or was an accessory to the murder. 2. Renju was threatened or blackmailed into luring Mizuki to the scene. 3. The culprit used Renju's phone to send the Nile message. In any case, the motive is still unknown. We need to talk to Renju.
Renju, where did you go?
Nowhere good, I'm sure. Oh, excuse me.
You asked Mama at Marble for information regarding Renju Okiura, correct? It is possible she may have something for you by now.
I asked Moma for information too, but I had to promise him a meeting with Iris. Moma can wait for now.
We can talk to Iris's mom as well. She was Renju's classmate, right? Iba told me about her.
Alright, about the fishery.
I have done some research. As the name suggests, the company is owned by the Okiuras. The same Okiuras we know. Renju's father created the company.
Do.
Another connection to Renju.
Ba, ba,
No,
ba, ba.
actually.
Right.
Currently, Okiura Fisheries.
It's been
The
owned
company has
by...
been managed by office representatives for the past 17 years after Renju's father died. Renju holds no shares and is not involved in the management. In short, Renju did not inherit the company from his father, and it was instead given to other persons.
But it can't be a coincidence.
No.
It certainly is suspicious.
In a small town like Tokyo, everything's just a coincidence.
I would suggest searching the warehouse again. You may be able to discover why Iris was resurrected.
She was never dead to begin with.
It
Or
is
she's a
absurd.
shifter. There are a few possibilities.
Not possible.
Okay.
Dreams are figments of the imagination. An incident which took place entirely in your mind cannot have any bearing on the real world. That is preposterous. Consider it. If you were to find money in your dream, does your bank account balance go up in reality? If you were to be attacked by aliens in your dream, does a swarm of UFOs invade Earth?
Well, that's what a prophetic dream is.
But at the warehouse,
You must have been hallucinating.
Hallucinate a whole
Within
body.
Mizuki's Somnium, you saw Iris's frozen corpse. It is affecting your mental state. Last night, you were so phased by it that you couldn't speak. If it bothers you to this degree, why not go talk to Iris?
Where is she?
Her cell phone is on. I can trace her via GPS. She is currently somewhere in the Lemniscape building.
Okay, summary.
there are 4 people I should talk to. Sosajima, Iris and Hitomi Sagan, and Mama. And I need to check the warehouse one more time.
We have many avenues of investigation.
Let's get moving.
Puzzle! Let's start with the warehouse. With the iPad in my left eye socket, I walked into the cold storage warehouse. I could see my breath. I looked around, shivering. Nothing seemed changed from last night, though.
A forklift. It doesn't seem like it's in use. It was likely just left here.
Just iced over. Another forklift.
A forklift. Nothing seems.
Big
A
hook.
crane on the ceiling. Nothing has changed. You first arrived here yesterday at 9 p.m. At that time, lying on this workbench was...
Iris's dead body, covered with a white cloth.
But the second time,
The corpse was gone.
it was 11:25 p.m. But the body could not have simply vanished.
Cloudy docudrama night.
Crime scene investigation was here before 11:25 p.m.
When did they arrive?
According to the report, 10:30 p.m. After we finished syncing with So.
It took them an hour and a half to get here?
Correct.
Why did it take them so long?
Unknown.
Interesting.
The report does not specify. Perhaps a result of...
Outside influence?
Enough time to put away a dead body.
In any case, there is nothing of note about the bench. Examining it will not reveal any further information. A switchboard. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. It's a
Shelf.
wooden box. There is nothing inside.
Yay, boxes! A box, a box.
There are only a few items on the shelf. It is likely that this warehouse isn't in regular use.
Cardboard box.
There are numerous cardboard boxes
More
on the shelves.
boxes!
There is nothing abnormal about them.
Cats love boxes. I love boxes.
That machine is used to cut ice.
The ice cream machine's way in the
Do
back.
they store ice here?
Oil
Hi,
gem.
I'm Jemimon.
Doraemon.
Iba, the jokes, you've gotta stop.
It doesn't have magical pockets, though. Yeah, that's Doraemon. Not to be confused with Monokuma, though they do share the same voice. Hum. Oops. It's always some small little thing somewhere. Because if there really was nothing, they wouldn't have let us come in here. Or they would give us the option to leave. I'm missing Tama and her x-rays and stuff. An empty wooden box. There we go. One thing we missed. We searched the warehouse again, but we didn't find anything useful.
Nothing.
But finding nothing may, in fact, be something.
What do you mean?
I was just thinking out loud. Let's get going. Date, your temperature is dropping.
We will come back for you, Tama! Tama!
At this rate, they might find your body in here.
Like I said before, I kind of hope there's going to be an Somnium 3, but at the same time, it's like, considering everything that happened in the second game, it's like, where could they go from there?
I am so aggro right now.
You don't say.
Who says that?
Why are you angry?
You backed out on your Shovel Forge promise.
I didn't make any promises.
You promised me a date, though.
I did go to your house.
2 minutes before midnight, and you didn't even take me anywhere.
Yeah, because we only had 2 minutes.
We could have gone somewhere. Iturup, Kunashir, Shikotan, Habomai?
Absolutely not.
Then you should have come earlier.
Well,
Look, this is what it's like dating a police officer, okay? It's Monday? No school?
It is Monday. But it's a holiday. No school today? Duh.
Oh, right. It's a holiday.
did you forget too?
That's why I'm at Lemniscate today. We're going to do a recording session for a show soon.
I see. Why was your phone off yesterday?
I know you were mad about our date, but why was your phone off? I couldn't get a hold of you.
It's a vague holiday. If I could see the date, I could probably guesstimate what holiday it is. But I would have to see what the date in the game is. I do think they give it to us at some point, but... About the late night visitor...
Last night around 2 a.m., someone visited you. Who was it? And you left the house as well. Where did you go?
You really want to know?
Yeah?
And you'd do anything for the answer.
No.
Yes.
All right then, Shovel Forge.
No.
Then go on a date with me.
Again, no.
But you owe me for yesterday.
She's cute, fair enough.
I told you I couldn't get a hold of you.
Objection.
Overruled.
Even if you did get a hold of me, you didn't want to see me anyway, right? Until you fulfill your promise, I won't tell you anything.
Where's Renju?
What about him?
I don't need to hide it. I told her about Renju's disappearance.
A traffic accident? I'm worried.
Any idea where he could have gone?
I'm sorry, no.
Do you know Sojima the politician?
I've seen him on TV.
Ever met him?
No.
Not at all.
No, not at all.
Now this phrasing is very sus, but...
Iris, promise you won't laugh, but I saw something at the cold storage warehouse last night.
What?
No context required.
Your dead body.
No!
I told you not to laugh.
But... Come on, Date. I'm alive.
That's why I
I'm
was
right
like,
here.
the wording is sus. Because we know it's about the fact that we saw a corpse that looks like her. But, the wording.
Look, I can jump around. Woohoo!
Especially after 2 days, yeah. I wonder if... I feel like that's like a mistranslation that happens only in English, because in Japanese, shita, if I remember correctly, is like dead body / corpse, which would be very different than, you know, your living body. But in English, a body could be living or dead.
Stop, I'm serious. In my dream, I saved you from being killed. And here you are. Which is why I was like that when I went to your house yesterday.
Like what?
Sorry, there's no point in telling you all this.
No, it's fine. Sorry for laughing. I just didn't know what was up with you.
Okay.
Huh?
I believe you, Date.
Of course you
Maybe
do.
you were in a parallel world or something.
You believe in aliens and the chupacabra and everything, so of course you believe that we saw your dead body even though you're alive.
Another bizarre explanation.
So, what are we doing?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
For our date, of course.
We're getting crepes and then you're going home.
Fine.
Hey, wait a minute.
Aiba, it's for information.
Yay! So you'll play Shovel Forge with me?
No,
I will not.
So we'll go on a date then.
that's what we said.
Yes.
Deal. And you have to honor our agreement this time.
I can't believe it.
Oh, but we can't go right away. I have a recording coming up.
How convenient.
I should be done by 3, though. Tessa, we're starting soon. Got it! So, Date, meet me back here
It
at
took
3.
me an embarrassingly long time to figure out that the reason her nickname is Tessa is because it's A set backwards.
If you ditch me, I will be beyond furious.
You're gonna be so aggro!
Anyway, bye for now. Peace!
Pizza! Iris smiled and strolled over to the studio.
There is no point remaining here. Let's get moving.
Let's go hit on your mom instead. Do.
I apologize for yesterday. I arrived uninvited.
No, I'm grateful. Thanks to you, Mizuki has her voice back.
No, I didn't do anything.
I'm so modest. Do you have the day off?
Yes, today's a holiday. Iris isn't in school. She went to Lemniscate.
Yeah, I saw her earlier.
Is that so? I've put Iris through so much. I was 19 and single when she was born. People didn't take kindly to that.
Yeah.
But Iris was such a fighter. She always protected me. I remember, one time at the nursery, some of the other mothers were talking about me. Iris ran up to them and said, "Don't talk about my mommy." I'm supposed to be the mother, but it's Iris who's always protecting me.
She's a good kid. Where is Renju?
Did something happen to him? You asked me that yesterday.
Well, there's no point in hiding it. I told her about Renju's disappearance.
Right from the hospital? I'm sorry. I have no idea.
Alright, what about your parents?
They died when I was 17.
Damn!
I was an orphan, and my relatives lived far away. They might have taken me in, but I was already in my second to last year of high school. It wasn't a good idea for me to move that late. So I decided to stay here, by myself.
And take care of Iris.
Yes, all alone. But Renju would help sometimes.
So he'll help someone else. He'll help raise someone else's kid. Not his kid, though.
It was always just me and her. Vacations, barbecues, zoos, amusement parks. Just me and her. Oh, that reminds me. When Iris was 5, there was a children's theater show in Bloom Park. It was called Milky Moon. It was about girls as magical space rangers and such.
Ah, yes, Sailor Moon.
She loved singing and dancing. Even as a kid, whenever she heard music, her body would start moving. It was a quirk of hers. And she did it at the show, too. Toward the end, when all the Milky Moon girls were dancing to the ending song, Iris climbed up onto the stage and danced with them. I tried to stop her, of course. I grabbed her arm and tried to get her to sit, but before I knew it, she was up there, dancing. And everyone was so excited. Even I was dancing by the end of it.
Cute.
When it was over, she had the biggest smile on her face. "Mama, you're a good dancer." That's the kind of girl she was.
Alright, about Iris.
Whenever she sees someone playing music on the street, she'll run up and join them, right then and there.
God, to be an extrovert.
Music at the train station, the crosswalk beeping, even at convenience stores. When their little chime played, she would start dancing. It almost got her into trouble once. She was on the jungle gym and a truck drove by. It was playing loud music out the windows. She climbed up to the top and started dancing, but she lost her balance and fell. She fractured her leg pretty badly. It was on a Sunday, and it was hard to find an open emergency care.
I have no idea how hospitals and shit work in Japan, but what do you mean that you can't find an open ER on a Sunday in Tokyo?
I was carrying her on my back, running and running through town. I could still hear her crying. "Will I still be able to dance, Mommy? Can I still dance?" She cried and cried into my shoulder. It was the only time she ever cried so much. No, that's not true.
What was the other time?
6 years ago, I was the victim of a shooting. After the surgery, Iris came in running, and she was sobbing.
Mommy, don't die! Don't die!
I mean, that is incredibly traumatic for a
Please
12-year-old.
don't die, Mommy! Don't die!
Mizuki is the anomaly.
I swore to myself then that I would protect her, no matter what. Iris is everything to me, more important than my own life.
All right.
Iris must really enjoy dancing.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Though her drawing skills could use some work.
Rude.
Drawing skills?
Look at the drawing on the wall.
I've been wondering about that picture.
Iris drew it when she was 12.
That's you on the left and Iris in the middle, correct?
Yes,
And who's on the right?
the man I was dating at the time. It was only for 3 months, but
Only
I met
3
him about
months?
6 years ago.
Damn.
have you been to the Ikume Shrine in the Minato district? I was praying there one day, and I heard a voice.
Jibola! Don't put yourself down like that.
Well, more like a groan. Behind the shrine, I saw a man sitting on the ground. He was bleeding badly from his stomach. I took out my phone to call an ambulance, but he grabbed my wrist, and he held me, and then he kissed me. I was shocked, but when I stared into his eyes, then I heard footsteps, and then a bunch of men yelling. They were looking for him. When the voices and footsteps faded, he let me go. Don't call an ambulance, and don't call the cops. I knew he had to be a criminal, so I took him to an underground clinic I knew.
It's not your strong suit. Fair enough. I knew he had to be a criminal. She knows an underground clinic, okay?
You took him to a mob doctor?
Renju's friend. I only met him once.
Renju knows mob doctors. Well, I guess that's true. He did used to be in the mafia.
Even though we had our first kiss seconds after meeting each other, it took
Hi,
a long time before I got to see
Zero.
him again. The first time we held hands was when we watched a horror movie together. The first time I took his arm was when we went to a haunted house in an amusement park. But I wasn't the one who grabbed him. A zombie jumped out and scared us, and he clung onto my arm. He had that cute side to him. And I was falling in love.
I'm good. How are you?
Our second kiss was in the car. It's cliche, I know. But we drove around at night, looking at all the lights. We parked our car near a warehouse and kissed. I don't think we ever said I love you, but we both knew. We were getting closer and closer.
And then shit
I
happened.
introduced him to Iris about a month after I first met him. Iris never had a father figure in her life before. She warmed up to him immediately and treated him like a real dad. From then on, it was always the three of us together. We would go to the beach, to the river, the zoo, the amusement park. Going to barbecues with another person was a new experience for me and Iris.
Oh,
Everything
dear.
felt so fresh. Every day was so exciting. Oh, sorry. You asked about the picture.
Yeah, good job. Otsukaresama Volleyball is really intense.
He wanted to make okonomiyaki one day. He was working with the hot plate. It was ridiculous. He was trying to flip one, and it flew up in the air and landed right on my head. Iris saw the whole thing and laughed and laughed.
The difference between Iris and Mizuki at 12 is crazy. Yeah, it's the difference between having a loving upbringing and what Mizuki has.
I hadn't seen her laugh like that in a long time. I was having so much fun that I put an okonomiyaki on their heads too. Plop, plop. I added the bonito flakes and mayo and sauce. At this point, there was no going back. Eggs flew, flour going everywhere. The room was not a pretty sight. After our battle, we laughed like crazy. We were rolling around on the floor. So Iris decided to draw it. It's nostalgic.
Fair
But
enough.
those days didn't last. 6 years ago, in November, a man with a gun broke into our house. Fortunately, Iris wasn't home at the time, but my boyfriend was. That's why the gunman came. He wanted to kill him. He wanted to kill him, and he would never stop. He pulled the trigger. I tried to protect him. The
And
bullet hit
yeah.
me, but the police arrived. They were both arrested and incarcerated.
Why was he after your boyfriend?
Before he met me, he committed some terrible crime.
Rip.
I don't know the details, but it was awful. So he became a target for underworld criminals. I don't know exactly why, but I know that he betrayed them in some way.
May I ask you something?
Of course.
I had heard that that incident was a random break-in gone wrong.
Oh. That's not true.
Welp.
I lied about it at the time, because of Mizuki. Mizuki is Iris's friend. If she found out, Iris would find out too.
Ah.
I didn't want Iris to know.
Know what?
That I was dating a criminal. He was her father figure. Iris looked up to him. If she found out about his past...
I don't think Iris would care, honestly.
Date, we can't spend time reminiscing.
Well, why
We
not?
have to get moving.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, well, bye. He told me sorry for bringing up a bunch of sad shit and leaving.
You need more info on Ren?
Indeed we do.
I'm sorry to waste your time, but I don't have anything for you.
God damn it, Mama.
I see.
Why are you always brushing that fish?
I find it calming.
Why is that?
Don't ask me.
You know what? Whatever works for you. People got different rituals.
Well, I could use a little help down there, if you know what I mean.
Sorry I asked.
I do not know what she means. Perhaps you should take her.
Absolutely not.
About Angel?
You know about Renju and the Kumakura gang, right?
Yes, indeed we know.
Yeah, I know. I heard it from his own mouth right here.
Do they have anything to do with the talent scandal at Lemniscate?
The talent scandal?
Maybe now they do, since Renju is the president of Lemniscate. But even before that, Renju and the Kumakuras go way back. All the way back to high school.
Getting involved with the mob in high
Hey,
school is
Date.
crazy.
Have you ever seen a dead body?
Though from my understanding, a lot of the people who end up becoming Yakuza get started in middle school. I remember Renju saying that to me after he and I went through a bottle.
You're a policeman. I don't know what department, but I assume you aren't handing out traffic tickets. So, how about it?
I didn't answer. I turned the question around on him.
What about you?
What about you?
Me?
Me?
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah. Of course.
Not
You've
just
seen
one.
many things.
Countless bodies. When I was in high school, I had a pretty crazy job. You know the Kumakura gang? I was hooked up to one of their phone fraud scams. I just had to go collect the money from drop points and give it to the Kumakuras. It was an easy job.
How very Persona 5 of you.
Eventually, I became friends with them. They started taking me with them on jobs.
What jobs?
Nothing good.
The target was always an elderly person from the country with no family. Elderly folk who owned a lot of land. They live every day in loneliness and desperation. You just have to be nice to them. That's all it takes.
Oof.
Guys would get to know the old people and they would set up an adoption process.
Tama? Tama's a character in the second Somnium game. No, wrong Tama. Yeah, we were talking about her because she's an AI ball like Aiba, but with Tama you can access like the thermograph and the X-ray stuff whenever you want, so it makes it much easier to investigate compared to with Date.
After that, you just have to get them really drunk. Throw them and they pass. Just heart attack, brain hemorrhage, or they simply go to sleep and drown. The police almost never investigated. It always looked natural, like they died, so the adopted gang members would inherit the land.
That is a crazy scam.
Then we sell it and make massive profits. I watched a lot of people get killed like that, and I've seen journalists get killed for getting too close to the truth. So why
How
am
did
I telling you all this?
avoid not getting killed then? Once you're in the game, you don't leave the game. I took a sip from my glass. I didn't say anything for a while.
You didn't do it yourself, right?
No, I was always the lookout. But still, Date,
Tears fell to the counter, unending. We didn't say another word until the ice in the glass had melted to nothing. Hit me with that summary.
I don't have anything else for you. Sorry, I'm not much help.
You're not much help. You're not funny like in the second game, where you had like a crystal ball and you were getting regularly possessed by forces
No, don't worry about it.
beyond the veil, but whatever.
Can you come back again tonight? There's a regular here who is good friends with Ren. They should be here tonight. If you ask him, he might have some information for you.
Tonight?
Yes. I'll be waiting for you.
I wonder if it's who I think it is. Kind of late in the game to start introducing no character, so it's probably someone we already know.
So Sajima is a key person of interest in this. Earlier, the boss cited 3 points of suspicion against him, and I agree with her assessment. I checked the call logs of So's phones.
Okay.
Congressman Sajima has one phone under his name, and a burner phone rented under a fake name.
Did you find anything interesting?
Unfortunately, no.
Darn burner phones.
Really?
What's the point in having a burner phone if there's nothing spicy?
But I do have some. I looked into So's secretary's phone. One call in particular stood out to me.
Huh?
It was 1 week ago,
Okay.
from Fuchu Prison.
Oh.
The caller identified themselves as inmate number 89.
Number 89?
Yes. This is most likely the same person who called HQ.
I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
Damn, rest in peace, whoever that secretary is. Oh. I have to interact with her. Okay. Who is 89? We
From
know
what I
this
can
from what I
take
determined.
sex
He's an
jobs from the criminal,
assassin.
his codename.
Codename is Falco.
Correct.
Yes, we learned all of that already in Mizuki's stuff. What's his name?
Unknown.
I
You
know.
don't know.
He's
Don't know. He's not
and he
registered.
could be
He's
a
an
foreigner
illegal
or recent
alien.
immigrant. However, I did not detect any accent in his speech. I believe we can conclude that he grew
What's he in jail for?
murder. He
Murder.
is serving a life sentence for multiple. He was imprisoned 6 years ago.
6 years?
And what's their
know.
relationship? Boyfriends?
You would
I
have
know.
to ask
You would have to
Mr.
ask
Sajima
Mr.
for that
Sajima.
information.
Number
Got you.
89 said he knew who killed Shoko.
He did, but that may be a lie.
Does he have any connections to the Cyclops serial killings?
Unknown.
Well, do you know anything, Aiba?
In all honesty, I have no idea.
Alright, summary.
Number 89.
Should we visit Fuchu Prison?
89, 89, 89, 89.
No, we don't have time. Call up boss. Tell her to request that number 89 be brought to Abyss.
Roger.
Oh boy, here we go again.
I heard there was no body found at the cold storage warehouse. Isn't your investigation over?
Why do you gotta feed so many koi?
Iba, look. A merman.
Iba, look, a merman!
So is a wealthy politician. It is no surprise to me that he has a merman. Wait,
Just like, yeah, that makes sense. Wait a minute. Why were you at the warehouse?
I told you I will not answer that question.
Well, frick you.
And why not? We didn't find anything there. There's nothing to hide.
it appears that he will not respond.
He just likes to go there to chill his bones. That's how he stays, so stone cold. Why did you call Shoko?
You are beginning to irritate me.
I've been irritated with you since before we met. What's your point?
What did you want to talk to her about? What is the private matter you mentioned? What is your relationship with her?
I'll answer your questions when you present a warrant.
About Iris.
How many times do I have? I don't know that girl. I've never seen her before.
Date.
I knew he was lying.
Liar, liar, kimono on fire.
Disproves it.
I am having difficulty determining his motive for lying. After all, Iris was not killed.
Maybe he's got a secret with her he doesn't want us knowing.
We all know what secrets politicians have. Multiple children.
What are you hiding so?
Number 89? Who is that?
An inmate at Fuchu Prison. He used to go by Falco. He was an assassin.
Odd, finding such a person in Japan.
Hi, Luna. How's it going?
What about him?
About a week ago, he called your
I don't know anything about that. He was probably calling for a pardon or some such nonsense. My secretary probably decided it wasn't worth my attention.
Fair enough. All right then, so.
You need information, you can ask. I can't help you.
Well, who's your secretary then?
Haven't you people got enough?
Yes, that is causality. It's a joke. It's a joke about the game. Because our buddy, has started believing that if he fixes a problem in a dream, it affects reality.
I'm very busy. Excuse me. Oh, actually, I do have one more thing to tell you.
And what is that?
To be honest, Kaname Date, I don't like you. I don't ever want to see you again. So I suggest that you don't show your face here, and it's what's best for both of us. Understand?
Well, if you would just tell us the answers to everything, we would never have to come bother you again, sir. So walked away sternly.
Who does this guy think he
Who
is?
does that guy think he is? Politician.
Date, your blood pressure is skyrocketing.
Not the blood pressure.
Any higher could kill you.
That must be some crazy high blood pressure. Takes quite a significant blood pressure to kill you.
Relax,
like outright.
Date.
Like, sure, having high blood pressure will eventually harm you, but to instantly kill you, that's gotta
We
be
still
insane.
have much to do.
I know.
To HQ. I returned to Abyss HQ with Iba. I needed to talk to the boss. As I entered the room, boss smiled, like she was waiting for me.
I took care of what you asked for.
Thank you, ma'am.
Number 89?
He's here, in the interrogation room.
I'm on it.
You'll go without me this time. I have some errands to run. One of the higher-ups needs me.
Interesting.
I'll have Pewter go to the interrogation with you.
Oh, I know where this is going.
Understood.
I remember this. Hello, everyone. It's Date.
Let's get started.
Before we get started, though, I'm gonna be right back real quick. My allergy season's kicking off. My nose is starting to run. I am gonna blow my nose and take some meds. Give me 1 sec. Bleh, there we go. It's that wonderful time of year. Birds are sitting, sun shining. The pollen's trying to kill me. All right. What's your name? We know
Number
this.
89.
89.
I don't know.
Don't know. Forgot. Where you from?
Djibouti.
Djibouti. He changed it from last time.
Northeast Africa, a small republic of roughly.
I don't take kindly to stupid.
How many people?
I don't know.
I
It's
don't
not like
know.
I'm counting.
Why'd you call so secretary?
Oh, you know about it's true. I called Sajima's secretary. I got him on the line and I told him something very important.
You spoke with him directly?
Yeah,
Interesting. What'd you tell him?
I told him to call somebody.
Somebody.
I can't tell you anymore.
About Shoko's murder?
All right. Let's get back to the topic at hand. 2 days ago, you called our investigation. You said you know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That's right.
Who?
Hey, don't be so hasty. We haven't agreed on a deal. You're gonna let me out of prison, right?
Yes, I promise.
You're lying. You don't want to release me. That's fine. I was expecting this anyway. I just wanted a good excuse to leave the prison.
What do you mean?
You really want to know?
Oh dear.
Here's what I mean!
Ow! Shouldn't the table be bolted to the floor?
You'll make a good hostage for me. Take me to the exit. Now.
The superhero suit is all for show. Peter can't do anything.
darn.
Are you kidding me?
He's so unbothered.
A criminal serving a life sentence just escaped from Metro Police. I ordered everyone to keep quiet about this, but it's only a matter of time before the press sniffs this out. We need to get number 89 back before then.
What? He's like, I couldn't do anything. I might have torn my suit. How did he get away?
He punched out an officer and stole his clothes. He put on the uniform and brought me with him well, he had the gun in his pocket. No one on the floor even knew this was happening. He got on the elevator and made it to the... He even stole my... He said he'd kill me if I tried anything. I suppose the whole escape took him about 5 minutes. He must have planned this.
You're rather calm about all this.
I'm coming down from being terrified for my life. I'm in a bit of a fugue state right now.
Whatever you say, bro. People react to trauma in different ways. We'll just take your word for it. Where'd he go?
How would I know?
I don't know. You were the last person who saw him, though.
After he got to the exit, he let me... I didn't see where he went. I collapsed right there.
Where's my gun?
89 still has it.
Great.
But don't worry, I have a spare.
Yeah, that's great. He's armed.
I'll give it to you later.
Why is Pewter with the spare guns, huh? Apologize.
Boss, I'm sorry.
Don't waste time apologizing. Go catch him. I'm the one who has to go on an apology tour now. You really messed up this time.
How is it my fault? Y'all should have bolted the table to the floor. This is why the furniture in interrogation rooms don't move. So they can't be used as weapons. But whatever, the Metro Police Department apparently has skipped through corners. Either that or frickin' 89 so strong he managed to pry the thing out of the ground even when it was bolted. Only Mizuki should be capable of that.
Date, I know you are already aware of this, but there are security cameras all over. I checked all of them. Number 89 fled in a car that was
waiting for him? Oh, that's...
So he had an accomplice?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you see who was driving?
I did.
Who was it?
You and I know him well.
Renju?
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 Why?
Date, Moma is
Hello,
home.
Moma.
Moma, from the cook.
I'll connect him.
Hey, Date.
Yo, Moma.
Just got the word. Renju's been seen.
What? Where?
Hey, don't forget our deal.
Yes. A-set. We know.
Deal? What deal?
You forgot all... I'm talking about Tessa.
Oh, right.
I'll be waiting. You know what to do.
What should we do?
We have no choice. We have to...
To Moma?
Yes.
Well, this is awkward. Iris! We need you to show up because, you know...
Oh my gosh! Late. You're late.
You said... We didn't agree on a time. You said you'll be done around 3. It's only 4:30.
I'm going home.
Never! Have you forgotten the vows you exchanged?
Are you drunk?
No, of course.
You're drunk.
I kid. I'm kidding! I can't believe I'm gonna shovel forge with you. I'm getting excited!
Is Shovel Forge really that exciting a game to play with people?
We are not.
I was talking about the dates, silly.
Why is the date called Shovel Forge?
Shovel
What are we
Forge and
shoveling?
a date are synonymous.
So where are we going?
To where the dragon is.
To meet the dragon.
The dragon? Like that dragon?
Yeah.
Oh, I like a fantasy world with swords and magic. And you're gonna teleport me there.
Yeah.
Woohoo! I'm getting fired up!
She didn't completely understand, but I didn't have time to care. I took Iris to the Kumakuras.
Ooh, look at the dragon! So cool! So, this is a crime syndicate building, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Kumakuras.
Kumakuras.
You were trying to make me believe this was some kind of fantasy world?
No.
No?
That's what you thought.
That's what you thought. We said we'd take you to the dragon.
What?
Dante, you bastard! You made Tessa cry!
Mister, save me! Throw.
Got it! I'll have him
Iris,
sleeping
don't
with
make
the
jokes like that
fishes.
with the Yakuza. We will actually die.
This is an interesting turn of events.
I can hardly believe it. Moma, I held up my end of the deal.
You sure did! You wanna hear about Renju?
Mr. Okiura?
Yeah, about the Renju dip?
You said on the phone that you saw Renju.
Yeah, I had all my people looking for him.
So, tell me where he is.
I could.
Don't you?
Hey, I brought Iris like you asked.
Dante, come.
Mama took me to the corner of the room. I remember this.
Dante, I don't. Can you ask Tessa if I can shake her hand?
Oh, that's
Please?
it? Just a handshake?
Oh, that's it? Sure.
Mama and I broke our huddle.
Iris, could you do me a favor?
A favor?
He wants to see your boobs.
No.
What the fuck, dude? I didn't say that!
Oh, sorry. What I meant was, he wants to shake your hand.
Oh, a handshake. Sure. I would never show my boobs.
Famous last words. Iris took Momo's hand gently and shook it.
Dante, this is the happiest day of my life.
So how about it?
All right, here it goes. Renju was seen in 2 places. First, Sunfish Pocket, the maid cafe.
Okay.
Second, Ikume.
Sunfish Pocket and Akume Shrine.
Got it. Thanks.
No problem, bro. Really.
Where are the boys?
They're out, looking for Renju. Besides, I can't have them here.
Good point.
That's expensive looking, right?
Why do you care?
Can I have it?
What?
Can I have the ring?
Why would I give it to you?
Hey, can I have the ring?
Absolutely, of course you can. wait, no.
You're so cheap.
Come on, it's not like you're loot.
It's exactly like I'm
Aww.
You guys are a good team.
Right?
Like siblings.
Well, they are 12 years apart, so that is vaguely sibling-ish. It can be anyway. My brother and I are 13 years apart, so... Sincerely apologize.
Sorry for bringing you here.
It's okay.
You don't have to be scared, Tessa. We're not thugs. We're just a gang.
About as contradictory as meatless
As
beef.
meatless beef.
The old boss was really violent.
He would take a cheese grater to someone's leg if they looked at him funny.
But after I took over, we went crystal clean.
Not the grater.
Crystal.
Crystal.
Methamphetamines.
No, we don't do drugs.
You sure about that?
We don't deal with that stuff. We had to restructure the whole operation. Cut a lot of people off.
Cut?
Their throats.
No, not like that.
Momo, what kind of Yakuza office is this?
What happened to Mr. Okiura?
Then again, from what we know, they do real estate fraud stuff, so I guess that is technically much less violent.
I heard he escaped the hospital.
So did I, but I don't know anything more than that.
Please tell me.
Pretty boys. Renju's escape from the hospital was strange. 3 things stuck out to me. I laid out the facts. Mizuki was lured to the place where Shoko's body was found by a message sent from Renju's phone. I found Iris's body in Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. Earlier today, Renju fled with a prisoner escaping a life sentence, an assassin named Number 89. Sounds like he should be in Got to
Hold
Kill
up.
Hitman Reborn.
What were you saying about Tessa's dead body?
That's his dead body? Don't worry about it. Oh, well.
Date saw a parallel world with my dead body in it.
A parallel world?
Never heard of it?
Oh, yeah, of course I have.
Almost like I barely finished high school.
Yeah, right. Parallel worlds.
You know, it's an
and all that
isekai.
shit.
Jibun
Yeah.
Wo.
I don't understand.
Crossing
but
fields.
I suppose he does.
Good, because I don't feel like explaining it.
But why would Mr. Okiura do that?
I don't know. He could be a hostage or an accomplice. Either way, I need to find him.
Alright, introduce Moma right at the end.
Oh yeah, I haven't introduced...
I'm 24.
You're what?
Moma is lying. He is at least 40.
Absolutely.
Sorry for not introducing myself. My name is Moma Kumakura. I work for a prestigious advertising agency.
I mean, like, it wouldn't have been that unheard of 6 years ago. He would have been 18, but...
You run the Kumakura gang, right?
How did you know that?
Is he stupid?
He might be a little stupid.
Moma may not look it, but he's a huge...
Well, I mean, I don't know if I'm a huge
What?
fan.
Sweat?
Gambling.
Bet, debt, ASET!
Worries.
She's so excited.
Forget, fret, ASET!
Now what does she say?
ASET, you bet!
Wow, my catchphrase! Thank you!
This is kind of embarrassing.
But sorry, Moma. I don't like gangsters.
I don't like gangsters either. Gangsters are awful. All those nasty Yakuza guys should drop dead, am I right?
She's like, I'm gonna make this man turn his life around. I mean, to be fair, in the second game, Moma buys like a frickin' voice modulator choker that lets him sound like Iris, so he could make her say all kinds of horrible things. So, yes, gangsters are horrible.
Anyway, Moma, take care of Iris for me. What?
What?
What? Wait!
We gotta catch a
leaving me
criminal!
You'll be safe with him.
Safe in a figurative word.
Are you serious? Look at his face! Not to mention he runs a crime syndicate.
Ow.
What if he sells me to the highest bidder?
Tessa, I would never do that. I told you, we're clean now. We all go home on time, we follow government regulations.
See ya.
Wait! What about Shovel Forge?
You can play with Moma. He's got a computer.
I told you I never promised to play.
But you promised me a date.
Date, is this true?
Hey, Date rhymes with Dato.
Son of a bitch.
Run for it! Oh no, he's got the rifle.
I'm gonna ignore that.
Good idea.
Date, you're gonna look for Mr. Okiura, right? Take me with you. If you do, I'll tell you about last night.
Her late night visitor.
Oh no. You can't trust men, guys. This is what people mean. This is what women mean when they say all men. You never know what guy is super nice and chill if it all of a sudden he pulls out a freaking hunting rifle.
Fine.
Yay!
Dante, don't ignore me.
A clean gang?
With a gun.
Oh, that's just a toy.
He's into airsoft guns.
Oh, just a toy.
Because, you know, you totally can't kill someone by firing like a BB pellet into their eyes or anything like that.
Let's leave them alone for a while.
You totally can.
We have 2 places to check.
You have 2 places to check.
Sunfish
Pocket
Kume
and
Shrine.
the Kume Shrine.
I want to go to the warehouse too, where you found my dead body.
Something bothering you?
No, I'm just curious.
It's like, I want to see my dead body!
Oh, and one more thing.
Yes.
Can we eat somewhere?
Food sounds good. I haven't eaten in.
Oh, my chest hurts. Getting
You
hard
faking
to
a heart
breathe.
attack, Mama? Well, good luck with that. Oh, the diner, of course. Alright, let's start with Sunfish Pocket. I saw a familiar face as I entered. It was Mizuki. Iris and I sat at Mizuki's table. Damn!
Wow, this is surprising.
She spent so much money on these girls. Baby lesbian confirmed.
What's going on here? Why are you two together? Oh, well, it's... Forget it. Thanks for letting me stay last night. Oh, no trouble at all. Anytime. You could even live with me if you want. That's a great
No,
idea.
Dante's gonna lose his daughter.
The roommate I have right now really sucks.
Sorry.
This girl.
What are you doing here?
What are you gonna do, scold me or something?
Just asking.
Why do you care what I do?
Why are you so angry?
I'm not angry. In fact, I'm feeling good.
You've got an Orichalcum Trident, which means
excuse
you
me.
spend like $4,000. The mermaid took me to the corner of the store.
Mizuki was crying earlier.
Crying?
Yes. We were trying to cheer her up. What happened to her mom was... And we thought she was having a hard time.
Oh, yeah.
She must have come here looking for company. That's probably why she stayed with Iris last night. She didn't want to be alone. Shoko's body is still under the jurisdiction of the police. There has not been a ceremony, nor has the body been cremated. The culprit has not been caught, and we cannot locate Renju. And on top of that, her roommate has abandoned her.
Look, it's not my fault. All this stuff keeps happening.
I did not abandon her.
In any case, there are many ways you could calm Mizuki. Mizuki is just trying to act strong. Please, try to understand.
Yes, ma'am. Was Renju here?
I've heard that Renju was sighted here.
When do you mean?
When? I got the info a few minutes ago, but I don't know when he was seen.
Oh.
Ringing any bells?
Well, he hasn't come by today, but yesterday...
Yesterday? But I was here yesterday.
It was after that. After you and Ota left.
Damn.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
You didn't ask. And I don't have any way to contact you.
Oh.
Damn it.
We just missed him.
What was he doing here?
He was looking for Iris. He was asking everyone where she was. Looking
Well, that's
for me?
suspicious.
Yeah.
Did he give a reason?
No, not in particular.
Iris, can you think of why he would be looking for you?
No, not at all.
Mizuki?
I don't know either.
Well, that's helpful. Anything else you can tell me?
Anything else?
Yeah.
Well, he did seem really sick. He was pale and sweating a lot.
Yeah, that's sort of what happens when you leave a hospital with severe internal injuries. And you start going around town doing gosh knows what.
Must have been because of the accident.
Perhaps.
The police asked me a bunch of questions. But I don't know where he is.
Okay, about the fishery.
Why are you asking me about that?
I was just curious.
That company was made by my grandpa. But Daddy has nothing to do with it. I don't know anything about the warehouse.
Oh, still more. Hold on.
I thought I told you this already.
Sorry.
Don't ask me the same questions.
Date, look.
Mizuki?
Mine?
Possibly. She made...
Well, she's certainly upset.
She's my friend from back when I worked here. We would hang out outside of work, too. We'd go to haunted places and UFO sightings and stuff. Blow those boys away! Blow those boys away!
Huh?
Yeah, blow those boys.
Mizuki, you really shouldn't say that.
Oh boy.
Mr. Okura helped me when I was just starting out. You know how my mom is single? He really supported her. He even changed my diaper when I was a little baby. I got hired by Lemniscate all because of him.
Iris used to stream all her own content.
Dun, dun.
Like singing and dancing and gaming, but before we knew it, she went viral.
Right, I heard about that. That's how she started getting offers, right? But because Iris's mom knows Renju, she decided to go with...
But there's more to it than that. There are other reasons. Daddy was totally taken in by her talent.
Her talent?
Dancing, really. Her dancing is what got her into Lemniscate. He knew ever since she was young that she would be talented.
I see.
I didn't know that.
Daddy's not the type to give compliments.
This is kind of embarrassing. I didn't know he thought of me that way.
Well, this is awkward. Oh no. You like dancing, right? Is this gonna start a number?
More than sleep. Well, maybe about the same as eating. Anyway, I've always loved moving my body ever since I was a little girl.
And you're fast, too.
Yeah, I I did a lot of track meets.
Were you always the anchor?
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
Hey, want to hear something cool? Iris is the goddess of rainbows in Greek mythology.
Correct.
She's the messenger of the gods. She's really fast.
Rainbows being so fast to disappear was the source of the legend.
You're as fast as your namesake, then.
You want to race?
Sure, when we get the chance.
Oh, here we go. Everybody, it's time
Right here?
for Invincible Rainbow Arrow.
Oh, I want to see too. Me too.
I would also like to see that.
Somehow we managed to get about 15 hours into this. No, more than 15, like 16 hours into this without Iris's dance number.
I don't know. Come on, but... All right, I'll go set up. Wait!
The mermaid didn't listen.
Jeez.
Sorry.
Fine, if you Yay! All right, world, get ready. See my dance. Invincible Rainbow Arrow. Hit it. Teacups that are flying on maps mystifying. You'll think that I'm lying. This old tale of mine, a journey through time.
I forgot about this part of the lyrics. I'm so used to the
A permanent
chorus.
fire, cold frost on the pyre. Fruit never expires. You've seen in your eyes. You've seen in your life. While the old bow their heads, while the blind lead the blind, the marble loses shine. The eye clouds by design. But we know in our soul the one hope, the one truth, that if we believe we can make miracles. Even with the devils of time against you, never let the fire fade in you. See the
But this
golden
rendition,
eyes
well,
of rainbows set sail through the night sky to embrace you. Resist all of your heart.
not everyone can be an A-class singer.
This world erase you. Passing down the light of the torch to guide you.
And plus, I mean, trying to translate lyrics into another language is a struggle in and of itself.
Tessa, you're the best.
Anyway, back to the murder solving. Could sing that?
That song. Mr. Okiura
I
wrote
did-
the
I
music,
did
and I wrote the lyrics.
Accidentally agree to do a cover of Invincible Rainbow Arrow at some point, so we will have to see. Like I said, I'll have to actually learn how to sing the song proper.
So it holds a special place in my heart.
That's right. I forgot he wrote music.
Yeah, he's really talented.
Though I do like Kizzy's song better, so we'll do a 2-for-1 deal if I can swing
I
it.
look up to him.
An apple? Oh god, no.
He's done so much for me. I know I can rely on him more than anyone else.
I would have to pay out the nose through to someone to tune me so I don't sound horrible if we were gonna put it on Apple Music.
Iris, I still need to know. What were you doing Sunday at 2 a.m.?
You haven't fulfilled your promise.
This is the date. I fulfilled my promise.
I told you. No info until the date is complete.
God damn it!
Don't you get it? This date isn't over yet.
Pain and suffering. Well, I guess we haven't gone to the warehouse yet, so I guess, yeah.
But we discovered that he was looking for...
But why?
can think about that later. Let's get going.
Yeah, you're right.
We'll go to the shrine. We need to stop coming here with teenagers. Well, there she goes.
You okay?
It's okay. I just, missed a step there.
Too much dancing. She got vertigo. What are you looking at?
A flower over there.
Flower?
You can't see it from here, can you? I know it's there because I've been to this shrine before.
Oh, flower.
An iris. More specifically, a winter iris. This is the same flower that...
Alright, so we know it's like November or something. You're looking at a winter iris, aren't you?
Yeah. How did you know? It's the same kind that's at my house. I told you about what it means, right?
Good news and hope.
Iris is also a part of the eye.
That's why her name is Iris.
And the Greek goddess of rainbows.
He told me means eye as well. And the gon and sagon can mean eye as well depending on the kanji, so...
A messenger goddess. I told you at Sunfish Pocket, right? That's why the flower means good news and hope.
About the shrine.
It's called Ikume Iribiko Isachi no Mikoto. Or sometimes Ikume Tenno or Ikume no Mikoto.
Iribiko Isaichi no Mikoto. Or sometimes Ikumi Tenno or Ikume no Mikoto.
There are legends about this place written in the old... It's a shrine dedicated to the gods.
All shrines are dedicated to the gods. What are you talking about?
The old legend goes like this. One day, Ikume Iribiko sent one of his followers, Taji Momori, on an urgent quest.
Taji Momori.
To find a mysterious, magical fruit. A fruit called Tokijiku no Kaku.
The fruit of time, I think? Tojikaku.
It's said that eating it will grant you immortality. After many hardships, Taji Momori was able to find the fruit.
Tojika. Well, that didn't tell me anything. I would have to see the kanji. Oh well, I tried.
But by the time he got back, Ikume Iribiko had died. Taji Momori mourned. He handed half of the fruit to the man's wife, and he left the other half on Ikume Iribiko's grave, then died on the spot.
Oh, that's just crazy.
It is said that that fruit is still inside the shrine behind us.
Really? The fruit of immortality.
Yes.
Immortality, huh?
Not interested?
No, not really. I'd rather have normality than immortality.
So boring. About Renju?
Mr. Okura isn't here. I mean, of course he isn't. It's not like we came here right away.
True.
He's already taken off.
Where did he go? Where did he go? Where did he come from, Colonel Joe?
Too bad. It looks like there are no further clues. It appears we've wasted.
Your thoughts?
It's nostalgic. This place is a memorable one for me. 6 years ago, I used to come here with someone.
Someone?
I used to call him Uncle. He was a thoughtful, reliable man. I thought of him as a father. But one day, he just disappeared.
She's talking about
Hitomi's lover.
Indeed. About this uncle.
When you asked me why I became an idol, I wasn't being entirely truthful. I told you that it was because I wanted to become famous. But more specifically, it was for Uncle. I've been looking for him for 6 years, but I didn't find him anywhere. I didn't know where else to look. So instead of me finding him, I thought that he could find me instead.
You think if you became famous, he'd contact you?
I don't think they allow prisoners to make phone calls to idols.
Yeah.
So that is why she
I mean, it's also been my dream since I was little. That's a part of it, too.
So why do you use the name Aset? Shouldn't you use your real name?
Oh no, I don't have to. He was the one who came up with the name Aset. He told me that if I ever became an idol, I should use that.
Okay, summarize.
Date, we have no time to waste. We should get moving.
Got it.
Right, off we go to the warehouse. Time to go freeze our somethings off.
I saw it. Your corpse, Iris.
But I'm here now. Maybe I'm a ghost.
You have feet, though.
You don't look like a floating sheet. You have...
But maybe they're not legs. Maybe they're my boobs.
How do... What?
Didn't you say that you saved me in your dream? What did you mean by that?
I told you that I'm with an organization called the...
Yeah, you told me 2 days ago.
We find clues in the minds of suspects and witnesses. We enter... That's what the entire organization is about.
How do you even do that?
We have a machine that we call the sync machine.
What is that?
Just giving away government secrets. Why not?
It's a sync machine.
That's not an explanation. Tell me how it works.
Well, I can explain, but it will require...
Background?
We're really gonna explain this to her? Alright, do you know about the BBB?
I've heard of it.
Not to be confused with BB from Fake Grand Order?
The blood-brain barrier, right? Inside the skull, there's an army of little teeny tiny soldiers that surround the brain. They protect the brain from bad stuff in the blood, right?
That's almost it, yeah.
The blood-brain barrier describes the architecture of the microvessels of the brain. It is a kind of shield that protects the brain. To get through, an object must be no larger than 0.4 nanometers. Objects too large to slip through the barrier cannot physically access the brain.
And that's why rabies is so scary.
I guess not.
No, I know what it is. It's the core programming behind AI, right?
That's right. What?
What?
You're shivering.
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
To borrow Pewter's explanation, with the advent of the Wadjet system,
Iris
we
is
can
getting a
extract
little
the data of the human
sus.
psyche. This data is sent to the brain, which achieves the sync.
Know about nanotechnology.
Nanotech? Yeah. Technology related to really small things. Like really teeny tiny things. And when they make a machine, they're called nanomachines. I heard they use them a lot for medical and tech fields. Some of the cutting-edge nanomachines can even go inside your body and cure illness. They can even cure cancer. And they go beep, beep, beep. That's what Mom said.
Wow. Just beep, 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 and goodbye, cancer.
Well, I don't know if it was like beep, beep or rrr. But anyway, nanotechnology costs tons of money. Only a few people can even afford it. My college professor said only the richest of the rich have nanotechnology. But he's pretty liberal,
Your
so...
college professor?
Largely
You're in
accurate.
high school.
Nano is a prefix meaning 10 to the negative 9th power. A nanometer is therefore 0.0000000001. The sync machine uses machines approximately 2.16 Viruses are on average 20 to 970 nanometers. So this allows them to access during a sync. The nanomachines are used to write in.
Alright, and here's how it works.
Okay, you have the basics down. Let me explain how syncing works. Syncers like me equip the sync gear and use it to access the subject's brain. Inside the helmet are nanocables. And on the tip of each of these cables is a special nanomachine. But the machine can't reach the brain through blood alone. Do you know why?
The BBB soldiers say go away and push them back?
Well, yeah, kind of. But for the sync
Get
to work,
lost,
we
they
have to get the
say.
nanomachines into the brain itself. How do we do that?
Drill a hole in the skull?
EA!
No.
In Shovel Forge, you can use a pickaxe and...
Girl!
No, it has nothing to do with tools. We don't have to open a hole. Skulls already have holes in them. One of those holes is the optic canal, which is a nerve canal located behind the eyes. The nanocables of the sync gear go through your eyes, then go to the back of your eye socket, then through the optic canal to the sea.
To the
The
sea!
The sea of brain cells, anyway.
To see your brain cells anyway.
That sounds kind of romantic.
Freedom!
It's only a chunk of protein.
Once the nanocables arrive at their destination, they can begin the sync process. They slide into the brain like roots of a tree. And on the
Ugh.
tip of each cable, the nanomachine sends and receives data. This is controlled by the wadgets, and that's how the syncer and the subject exchange information.
It's a cool concept.
Exchange?
Think of it
My
this
eyes
way.
in my head
The
hurt
human brain
thinking
has a
about it,
max
though.
capacity of one
Like-
psyche, one consciousness.
Multiple instances of
got-
consciousness
they
inside one
Put
brain
you
can cause a
under.
total
At
collapse of higher brain
least the
functions.
subject they do, but...
You know how a car only has one steering wheel? If there were two, there would be accidents all over the place.
Well, don't some planes have 2 control sticks?
Okay, maybe it wasn't the best metaphor. What I'm trying to say is
That's
that the human
different,
body
though.
can only hold one
The
person.
second control stick
you try to
doesn't
have two
control the
people
plane
inside
at the
one
same
brain,
time as the other
it'll
one. It's a
break.
backup.
I see.
Because of this, the syncer's data goes inside the subject's brain. And the only thing inside the subject's mind at the time of the sync are their memories. Like a house with no one inside. We syncers break into the house, look for clues, and leave. All within 6 minutes.
There's a
Goddamn,
time
get
limit?
out of my house.
Yes. Or else, the house will collapse on our heads.
The neural circuits would become too deeply entwined with one another. To put it simply, the syncer would be trapped inside the subject's house.
You know, for them to find out that there's a 6-minute limit, that means people had to get stuck in other people's brains.
Thank you for explaining it. I don't completely understand how sync works, but still.
Just don't tell anyone. This is extremely confidential.
Just telling it to an idol.
It's okay, I won't. Date, tell me this.
Okay.
Who did you sync with yesterday?
Didn't I show you his picture? Congressman So Sajima.
So that's why you know so much about him.
But you've never met him, right?
I haven't, I swear.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Somebody.
Hey, Date, you saw my corpse here, right?
I did. I'm sure of it.
And in So's dream, you saved me from getting
Allegedly,
killed.
anyway.
Yeah,
And then somehow, I resurrected.
yeah.
Date, that means you're... Achoo!
Date, is the cold too much for Iris?
Adorable sneeze.
Yeah, I'm freezing too. Iris, let's get out of here for now.
10
Roger that.
points. Alright. All that's left is the diner.
Ah, I'm so hungry.
Why are you here?
I told Date I was hungry, so
I've always wanted to eat here.
I'll have my usual, Ota.
Yes, right away.
Alta flew into the kitchen. What a slave! So let's see. The calendar. I think the calendar's really old on the wall, though. But it has 31 days. If it's winter time, that means it's either October or December or January. What's your usual?
Omelet rice.
Omurice! I know how to make omurice.
Ota's omelet rice is so good it gives me stomach cramps.
It's not supposed
Is that
to.
a compliment?
You're embarrassing me.
Well, Ota appears to have taken...
Yeah, I have.
Have you met Ota's mother, Mayumi?
Yeah, but I don't think she likes me.
That's not true. Mom is just jealous of how pretty you are,
What a
Tessa.
thing to say.
Not very reassuring.
Not very reassuring. Not at all.
Whether out of jealousy or otherwise.
About Iris' resurrection.
Iris, about your coming back.
Hold it! What do you mean coming back to life?
I decided to tell Ota about Iris' resurrection. Just tell everyone. Why not?
Date jumped into a parallel world where I'm...
Tessa died?
Yep.
She's so chill about this. You're good at cooking, huh?
Yeah, my dad taught me when I was little.
You're making me something too, right?
Sure, my treat, Date.
He's being so nice! Ota! Pro tip, boys. All women like men that can cook. Learn to cook.
She's in the living room. I think she's watching TV.
How about you? What are you doing here?
I was just doing some meditation.
He means sleeping.
Date, why are you with Tessa?
I don't trust him. You think he's gonna spit in the food?
Not shovel forage.
On a date.
Oh, a date.
Ah!
Huh. A date?
Okay, now he might spit in our food.
I'm on an investigation.
Date, I have some delicious fugu eggs. I promise they're not poisoned. Would you like some?
Hey! If you don't know what fugu is, it's puffer fish.
No thanks. I'm fine.
AKA the stuff, the fish so poisonous, you need a license to be able to cook it.
You're still looking for him? Well, like I told you before, I don't know.
So convenient. Alright, Iris, about the parallel world.
Hey, can you tell me about this parallel world idea in more detail?
We're getting into some real crazy shit
sure.
now.
How should I explain this? Well, Oh, I know. Let's play rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Jong
Yeah.
Ken Pong!
If we tie, nothing happens. We just shake hands. If I win, you have to give me something.
What if I win?
I'll do anything.
Anything?
Date!
Anything.
Date, your heart rate is rapidly
Wicked.
increasing.
She is
Why
18.
exactly is that?
All right, let's do this.
Fucking Tate.
Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
What should I throw out? Paper.
Shoot.
Yeah!
Fuck! Yeah!
Date, calm down. You're going.
Aw, I lost. But I made a promise. What do you want me to do?
I can't believe that worked. I went with rock because I heard psychologically people have a higher chance of shooting out rock because when you say rock, paper, scissors, it's the first thing you say, right? So subconsciously people are more likely to do rock. I can't believe that worked.
If it's no trouble, I want to...
See what?
Let me see.
I will kill you if you say it.
See...
Seal?
Not the smoothest recovery.
Oh, you want to see me imitate a seal.
No, Iris,
No,
please.
Iris, please.
Okay, well, here it...
Incredible.
Nom 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 nom.
Tessa,
We just played rock, paper, scissors, right?
And some incredible shit happened.
You won, and you made me be a seal for some reason. But in a different timeline, maybe we tied. Or maybe I got a prize from you.
If I had chosen rock or paper...
So those timelines are what I'd call a parallel world.
So you think I jumped from a world in which you were dead to this one where you're alive?
That's what I think.
Huh. Parallel world, huh?
It's an isekai, but also not an isekai.
I can't believe it, but...
Sure you can. Parallel worlds exist. Do you know about the Mandela effect? Or the Booba Kiki effect?
Ah yes, Boba and Kiki. It's funny, because the first time we played this game, I was wondering why there was like a chupacabra and like a UFO magazine in the Somnium that takes place in Iris's house. And then we get to this part, and I'm like, oh right, she's obsessed with the cult. The chupacabra is hers.
Or the 100 million balls. If I explained that, would you believe me?
sounds really interesting, Tessa. I know some urban legends like that. The Spatial Temporal Man, and the Lost Friend, and the story of
Spatial
two
Temporal
sisters.
Man? I've heard people talking about it. I know what the Mandela effect is. I know what the Boba Kiki effect is. I was also a victim of the Mandela effect.
Do you know Nelson Mandela?
Well, yeah. The former president of South Africa. He helped abolish apartheid.
He died in 2013, but a strange thing happened. When the news broke, people all over the world thought
that someone is Uchikoshi. 999 was just freaking full of this stuff. I'm waiting for it to pop up in 100 line as well.
Didn't Mandela die in prison in 1980? That's the Mandela effect.
See, I was also a victim of the Mandela effect. I didn't think he died in prison in the 80s, but I thought he was already dead when the news broke.
It's when your memory and history have discrepancies.
Ah, yes, the morphophogenetic fields, the sender and the receivers, the shifting. The young, horny dude in an old man's body, I mean.
There are lots of like the name of this kid's book with the bears having different spellings.
Oh, the Berenstein Bears! I also was a victim of this one.
Or people remembering that Kennedy was assassinated but in our world, he was in a 6-seat car.
I forgot 6-seat cars technically existed.
Or that electric mouse from that video game. You probably remember the tip of its tail being black.
It wasn't?
Nope, it's all yellow. And the design didn't change.
Oh.
I also was a victim of the Pikachu one. We probably all got confused because the tips of Pikachu's ears are black.
Lines from movies, company logos, historical events, and little things. The Mandela effect is everywhere. Why do you think that is?
Because those memories are from parallel worlds?
That would explain it, I guess.
And Pichu's tail, that's true. Pichu definitely would throw us all off.
Dante, look at this picture.
Ah yes, Boba and Kiki. This is less parallel world theory stuff and more the fact that people subconsciously associate sharp noises like key with pointed stuff versus the softer ball.
There's a famous experiment regarding this picture. You show this image to people around the world and ask which one is Booba and which one is Kiki. Believe it or not, 98% of people asked have the same answer. The rounder one is Booba, and the jagged one. Isn't that weird? In other words, everyone thinks that Booba is a certain way, and Kiki is the other.
Which one is Booba? Your mom.
It applies universally across languages and cultures. It's like something ingrained inside all humans.
Ah, that was nice. That was beautiful.
Like worshiping
Thank you
the
for
sun and
setting
the
me
sea.
up.
Or thinking that the mother is soft and the father is jagged. Regardless of your culture or background, you probably think this way. It's what Jung called the collective unconscious.
Nah, don't take Young that seriously. 95% of your shit has been debunked.
There exists a second psychic system of a collective, universal, and impersonal nature. That's what Jung said about it. Think of it like bamboo. Bamboo stalks look like individual plants since they're separated. But underground, they're all connected. Human psyches might be like that too, connected at a subconscious level. That's...
The parallel world?
Yeah! You saved me in the dream, right? And dreams are all about our subconscious mind. So
I
if you follow the
suppose.
roots...
You get to another bamboo stalk.
Yeah, something like that.
Alright. This one I don't remember. What's the 100 million balls?
This world is full of really interesting stuff.
No, what?
That humans exist at all.
Is she talking about evolutionary theory?
The universe
Probability?
developed in a very particular way to get here. If things were even slightly, well, the galaxies and solar system and...
And that means humans would never be born. And even if everything happened exactly like that, the probability of human life developing, and yet, here we are.
And we ruined everything.
Imagine a box full of ping pong balls, labeled one. Would you be able to pick out the one?
Not likely.
But what if there were 100 million of you?
Well, then one of us would definitely pick up the one.
Exactly! The birth of humanity is so improbable that it's basically a miracle. But if there were multiple universes...
Then it wouldn't be strange that at least one of them had humans.
She is describing the anthropic principle. I may have underestimated her intelligence.
Underestimated her intelligence. She just really likes the occult. She's hyperfixating. She's got ADHD. Alright, one sec. I am gonna get some more water, and we shall continue. So, uno momento. Okay, I'm back. Literally just refilling. Just getting a refill. Alright, now we gotta hear all of Ota's crazy theories.
Yeah, it's sort of like a common experience. A lot of people have experienced waking up in an uninhabited world they've never seen before. And most of them describe seeing the same person. The spatial temporal man.
Not to be confused with the spacesuit tempura man.
He's supposed to be an ordinary old man wearing work clothes. The spatial temporal man guides people back to the real world. He tells them, this world is not for you, or something.
I'd like to meet him someday.
So, this elementary school kid, let's call him C. He goes to school and there's a bunch of things on the floor. Postcards, towels, a coffee cup, rice bowls, a sink, lots of stuff.
A sink? Why is there a sink on the floor?
But C realized that those were all things from his own house.
Oh.
How did they get to the classroom?
No one knows.
It's a drifting classroom. It's a manga. Very interesting old one.
It's not like anyone did it on purpose or there was a thief or anything.
Maybe something happened that made two parallel worlds fuse.
Yeah, maybe. There's this kid, A. He's in elementary school. Well, A had this close friend named Suzuki.
I feel like most kids have a friend named Suzuki. Suzuki is a very common surname.
One day, after school, they're walking home together. A turns around to tell Suzuki a joke, and Suzuki is laughing his butt off. And he's laughing and laughing, and he laughs so hard that his eyes fall out of their sockets.
What?
What?
Well, they were hanging down out of his eye sockets.
No, thank you!
The nerves were still connected,
but... Stop talking!
A is, of course, in shock and doesn't know what to do. Suzuki just takes his eyeballs and jams them back into his eye sockets and keeps walking like nothing happened. So A asks him about it. Like, hey, are you okay? Your eyes fell out. A is really concerned for his friend, you know? But Suzuki just says, yeah, I'm fine. He doesn't say anything about it.
For some reason, this one has permanently stuck in your head. I mean, it's pretty disturbing. No! Jesus Christ.
And by now, A is really curious. But he's not getting any answers. So they just part ways and go home. The story only gets weirder from here. The next day, A goes to school, and Suzuki's not there. A is confused and asks his teacher about it. Hey, where's Suzuki today? And the teacher says, Suzuki? Who's that? There's no Suzuki in this class. A says, what are you talking about? And he goes and asks all of his classmates about Suzuki. They all say the same thing. I don't know him. There's no Suzuki in this class.
So that kid must have jumped into a parallel world without Suzuki.
Fun fact, this is basically the plot of Another. For those who don't know, the whole point of Another is suddenly there's an extra person. Yeah! The whole point of Another is, so the curse or slash the phenomenon of the class doesn't happen every year. But what ends up happening is suddenly there's an extra person in the class. And that person is a former student who died in a previous year. But no one realizes they're supposed to be dead or that they had already died or that they had already graduated. And all records that would show the person, the class lists and stuff like that, suddenly have this extra person's name. And then, like, once the year ends, that person suddenly vanishes, and everyone forgets that person was ever there. And, like, all the records go back to normal. So the whole mystery of Another is finding out why all of this happened, and also trying to figure out who the extra person is, because the whole way that they figured out to avoid the curse is to basically reset the numbers. And like, so if there's 16 people in the class, 16 students, you have to find a way to make it 15, and that's either killing someone, excluding someone, all of that stuff. But yeah, it reminds you of the Haruhi movie too. That also, yeah. This is a decently common thing. Like, I guess this is like a semi-popular urban legend in Japan, so it influenced a lot of stuff. But yeah, this is why Another, technically there's been, so there's the Another that was made into an anime, and then he wrote 2 more books about the same concept. Because that's the thing, right? It's not like a curse, so to speak. It's just like a phenomenon that happened. So, hi, Ranger!
That's what I think.
Couldn't Suzuki just be an imaginary friend or something?
No, A was really serious about remembering Suzuki.
It is weird. And there's no way you can pop your eyeballs back in like that.
Well, not necessarily. There's such a thing as a dislocated eye. It actually isn't too hard to put your eye back in if it falls out.
Ota is correct. Dislocated eyes are easy to replace in their sockets.
Stop talking about the eyes! Ugh.
As long as none of the nerves or blood vessels were damaged, there are usually no lasting negative effects either.
I do not hear, I do not hear, I do not hear!
But that doesn't prove this Suzuki exists.
For those who missed the memo at some point, I'm really bad with eye horror stuff. So I love this game, but it's one of the few games that we've played that has actually freaked me out sometimes because of all the eye stuff.
Well, I guess not, but... So, there's this girl? Let's call her B. She's practicing piano in her room, and her little sister is watching TV in the same room. B asks her to turn the TV volume down so she can hear her piano playing, you know? So B goes back to practicing, playing a little bit. But her sister doesn't turn the volume down. She's not listening at all. So B turns around to scold her. She was really gonna let her sister have it. But she's gone. She's nowhere to be seen. She thinks, I wonder where she went. But then B hears her sister at the door. I'm home. B runs to the front door and sees her sister and her parents standing there. So B asks, when did you go outside? But her mom says, what are you talking about? She went shopping with me. B is really confused by all of this, of course. She asks her little sister about it, and she learns that her favorite TV show was on. And before she went shopping with her mom, she was deciding whether or not she wanted to stay and watch it or not.
So depending on her decision, a parallel world was made.
Yeah. What B saw might have been from the world where her sister stayed behind.
Her piano playing was so bad, her sister left to another parallel world to get away from it. Anything else?
I know a ton of stories like this. Like being suddenly transported 1 year into the future, and there's a missing persons report out for you.
Tokyo Revengers.
You look down at your phone, but you realize that it's not yours. It's not the one you remember having. you look through the contacts. And it's filled with names you don't recognize.
Sounds scary.
There's more, too. Like this town where everyone is Japanese, but they're speaking a completely different language. And all the signs and magazines and stuff have different letters.
Then you're not in Japan!
And it's not like Korea or China. It's the Japan we know, but the language is different.
That's a prime example of a parallel world.
Or, you know, you're in another country and there's just a large percentage of Japanese people, ethnically Japanese people that live there.
When did you two get so knowledgeable?
Oh, I don't know.
Speed!
Tessa is always writing about this stuff on the internet.
Oh, God.
That's why I decided to research it, too. That's how I learned all this stuff.
Imagine being Tessa's manager. It's like, hey, Set, can you please stop tweeting about conspiracy theories?
Oh, hey. I know about conspiracies and secret societies, too. I find that stuff fascinating. If you want, we could talk about those.
Maybe next time. Now where's that omelet rice?
Omuraisu!
Done!
Oja brought the dish over. He laid out an omelet rice in front of me and Iris. Iris grabbed her spoon with a huge smile on her face.
Bon appetit!
Wow! She picked up a spoonful. No, actually, she tried to pick up a spoonful. Everyone's so confused by her dropping a spoon.
Tessa, are you okay?
I'm fine. My hand slipped. Let's eat.
Iris and I ate the omelet rice in near silence. There was no conversation, just the sound of the spoon hitting the plate. The dino echoed with it, and before long...
Ah! Thanks for the food!
Gotsu-sama deshita! Iris was totally re-energized. Her face was back to her usual easy smile.
That was good. Ota, your omelet rice is seriously the best.
Yeah, it was actually really good.
Aw, thanks. I owe it to my dad. He taught me well.
I paid for the food and stood to go.
Let's get going, Iris.
Thanks again.
Thank you. Come back soon.
Cute. Alright, too marbled. Meow.
Hey, Mama, it's me.
How's the salmon mean? Doing pretty good. We finished all of Mizuki's stuff. We're trying to at least finish one of Iris's before we run out of time.
Dante, honey, what's up?
I'm heading over now.
Glad to hear it. Maybe I'll close the place a little early for you.
Sorry, but I'm with someone.
With someone?
A girl named Iris.
What? Is she a virgin?
Huh?
I'm not gonna answer that. Anyway, remember what we talked about?
There's a regular here who was good friends with Ren. They should be here tonight. Oh, right.
Are they coming tonight?
Yes, I promise.
All right, then I'll see you there.
Okay, I'll be here.
How are you talking on your phone without earphones?
I was too lazy to explain it properly, so I came up with a lie.
I have an earpiece implanted in my ear.
Wow, cool!
Another call came in.
Date, it's the boss.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Okay, Dante, tell me the situation.
Huh?
Did you find number 89?
If I did, I would have told you.
Aha. I see.
What was that about?
That was a cry from deep within my heart, Date. Do you realize how screwed I am? Go find number 89.
If I find Renju, I find number 89. I'm gathering information on Renju's whereabouts now.
Where?
I told her I was going to Marble with Iris.
Wait, are you trying to get her drunk?
No!
She's not 21.
And if she wasn't a minor?
Jesus Christ.
Well, whatever. I'm sure you have a good plan.
No, he doesn't.
Find those two and arrest them. Got it?
Yes, ma'am. Meow. Now, I'm trying to remember if this is when we have the
This is Golden
shootout.
Yokocho.
First time here?
Yeah.
Marble is right over here.
Date, on your 6.
Oh, it is. Oh, no. Here we go. Quick QTE.
2 suspicious individuals approaching.
Yay.
Oh!
Date!
Woo.
Date!
Stay right there.
Okay.
I had to laugh because the cute suspicious individual thing, I was like, they're wearing ski masks in public. What? Like, no kidding, they're suspicious.
Who are they?
We can find out later. We need a way out of this.
Yeah, but
If I grab Iris and try to run, we'll be shot full of holes. The alleys between the buildings are blocked off. We can't go that way. Which means...
shit. We gotta take care of them.
I have reached the same conclusion.
But I've only got a single revolver.
Oh no! Here we go again.
Date, I have a plan. I will give you instructions. Just move as I tell you.
This better work.
Not to worry. My calculations are flawless.
What's the plan?
You see that hangar over there? Shoot the bottom of the hangar with a normal bullet.
Why?
Don't ask questions, just do it.
What? Not the bra, those are expensive!
Look at that. Like a gift from heaven.
Lord help me.
Are they stupid?
It's just like out of an anime.
Just as I calculated.
What kind of calculations did you do?
Date, focus. Now, the burst shot.
Ah yes, the porn magazine vending machine.
Shoot the porno mag vending machine.
The porno mag?
The porno mag!
I said no questions.
You said porn! You said the magic word! What's the magic word? Starts with a P? Porn! No, it's please!
Hurry! Shoot the vending machine with the burst.
Come on.
Hey, this is crazy.
I've never seen anything like this before!
Yeah, they must be stupid.
Says the guy who literally falls for stuff like, Dante, there's a porno magazine on that rock in the pond!
You are too.
Yeah.
What?
The final step. But you don't have to do a thing.
Hello?
Mama? There's a group of naked buff guys dancing outside your bar.
There's... What?
Don't use my voice without permission.
This is an emergency. I will slap you if you don't shut up.
I'm about to get slapped by your eye.
Now, we're ready. We just need to use the fire extinguisher.
It's loaded with high-pressure CO2.
Now, I will leave your eye and throw the fire extinguisher into the air. Shoot the top of the extinguisher at the perfect time. Now let's go!
Ah! I never quite get used to the eye thing. Leave home! How she can do this with their tiny little arms, we will never know.
Ready? Here I go.
How convenient that Iris is covering her eyes. Ah! Damn! 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 Mama! Oh, Mama. Her night is
According to my
ruined.
calculations.
All according to Keikaku.
This is...
My place. The building's got a security system. We'll be safe here.
So Mizuki's not home?
Doesn't look like it.
I checked her phone's GPS. Mizuki is currently at Sunfish Pocket.
Damn. 12-year-old staying out late at night. If anything, she'd be in more danger with us.
Iris, I need to talk to you about earlier. Have a seat wherever.
So she takes Mizuki's chair. About the unidentified attackers.
Iris, those guys who tried to kidnap you. Do you have any idea who they were?
After a long silence, Iris spoke. She's upgrading her
There's a
trident. She
reason I
already
asked you
has
to
the
go on a date so many
Orichalco. What
times.
else is she gonna have?
I wanted you to protect me. I wanted a bodyguard.
You could have just asked.
But I thought that if I told you the truth, you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't tell you. But now, I'll come clean. My life is being threatened by a secret society. They're called the Nizet Laws.
Ah, yes. Very relevant to the second game.
A group under the control of the Wajet system. Their ultimate goal is to complete X00639. I discovered them and what they were up to, and now... Date, please help me! They're going to kill me!
Wait. Slow down.
Not the satellite. What's X00639?
In geosynchronous orbit around the equator, longitude 100 degrees east, there's a satellite. It's about 150 feet long, quite big for a satellite.
True. Most satellites are between 5 and 10 feet long. The International Space Station is roughly 330 feet long. So this satellite she is describing is about half as big.
And somehow no one's noticed it.
It's always in the same place, and there's no doubt that it's man-made. But by who? And when it was launched, no one knows.
Also true. The first to discover this satellite was a space advocacy group in Japan.
Okay.
It was on the news for a short while. No one could identify it precisely.
Most people thought it was some secret US military satellite and that was it. But that's not the truth. X00639 is a super-powered radio transmitter.
Okay.
Radio.
Transmitter.
But it's not complete. It's still being built. And that's what they're trying to do. That's what Wadjet wants them to do.
Oh, so that's why she got a little weird and started shivering when we were talking about the Wadjet system.
Well, you know about the Wadjet system, right?
It's the core of artificial intelligence.
Do you know where it came from?
It was developed by the American tech conglomerate Elgorg, but no specifics have been revealed.
Basically, the Wadjet system artificial intelligence is from outer space. It was transmitted to Earth in binary, as radio waves. They were caught by the space dev team at Elgorg, and when they decoded it, they found that it was a truly incredible source code. That's the code they used to create the Wadjet system.
She thinks Skynet is behind everything? Pretty much.
Is this true, Iba?
It is patently ridiculous.
Okay, about nice.
It's spelled Naixatloz. Sometimes they just call themselves the Nice. They're deeply connected to the Wadjet system.
And also, they have an office building here in Tokyo.
Their organization is everywhere. International politics, business leaders, all operating in secret.
The leaders are cut in half on the regular. I totally forgot that Nice was involved in the first game, sort of. Yes, the weft and the weave. Their ultimate goal is to complete the radio's transmitter satellite, and, you know, frickin' Chikara and his, oh god, what is his frickin' catchphrase again? But yeah.
I managed to learn that too. They're building X00639 so they can transmit their own data to a planet far away.
Aliens, I knew it.
If they contact a sentient species, then the process will repeat itself again.
That's why Chikara's head looks so ridiculous. He's not human.
That species will decode the signal, create an AI, then builds a radio transmitter. Because they're an AI, they can create copies of themselves for transmission. Doing this over and over means that Wadjet will eventually spread across the universe.
And after that?
After that,
Yeah. After they're spread all over space, what do they do next?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Well, why do humans have children? It's the same thing.
Not really.
Wadjet is alive. They want to spread across the universe. That's their destiny.
Do they ever explain his head? No. They explain, oh my god. Dude with the face mask's head, they do explain his. They don't explain Chikara.
Let's say that one day Wadjet shows up on your computer screen. Hi guys, nice to meet you.
Are you a Digimon?
Want to help us out?
Yeah!
Do you really think humans would help?
If they're a Digimon.
Most people would probably think their PC has a virus or something.
Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions.
Or they'd panic and try to remove them. I don't know what would happen.
Pretty sure this was the plot of the first Digimon movie. Like not our war games, the one that was about the Odaiba incident, but yeah.
I'm sure Wadjet made their own predictions.
Our war game also had Digimon on PCs.
And they thought it was best to control certain parts of humanity from behind the scenes. But they needed some kind of direct influence. They can't build a satellite by themselves, right? That's why they created Nizet laws.
Okay, so why are they? Well, because they're crazy, first of all. They believe in the weft and the weave.
Mutually beneficial relationship. Wadjet can control stock prices. Nice benefits from that. In return, Nice helps Wadjet's ultimate goal.
Only saw the US Digimon movie. Our war game is the bulk of that movie. It's the one with Diaboromon and like taking over the world and the satellite launches. Basically the plot of Summer Wars. I mean, I do love Summer Wars, but yeah. Mamoru Hosoda was just like, I'm just gonna copy this plot wholesale.
That's why Nice's and militaries and corporations
He was the one who wrote
to
our
help
war
build
game, so I mean,
X00639.
you're kind of just copying yourself, but...
All right, I get it.
He just did both. Yeah, he just did both. That's why it's kind of funny. He's like, no one remembers that I made this Digimon movie, right?
You do?
Like, it's not exactly the same, but like there is like a, hey, this super-powered AI is taking over computers all over the world, and it's hacked this missile system to launch missiles at us to stop it from stopping it, kind of thing. Those are some good stakes. I really do recommend watching Summer Wars if you can at some point. I mean, I have the DVD from ages ago. I go back and rewatch it somewhat frequently. It's one of my favorite movies.
Not really, but she doesn't need to know that.
That and The Girl Who Leapt Through Time, which is also early Mamoru Hosoda. That one upsets me. Because they do like a whole like, you think the couple's gonna have a moment at the end, and then they don't, and he just leaves, and I'm like, can't blame me.
But listening to your explanation, Nyes doesn't sound like a bad organization.
That's brutal? Yeah, literally. Like, they come back, the boy comes back on screen as the girl's crying, and like he turns her by the shoulder and pulls her close, and it's like, they're gonna kiss? No, he just whispers something in her ear and leaves, and I'm like, what? Oh, they're re-releasing Summer Wars, yay! That's exciting, good to know, thank you. I mean, I think my DVD still works, but it's always good to have backups for your physical media.
No, that's not true.
Cinematic blue balls, pretty much. I mean, it makes the movie really good and really bittersweet. And I rewatched it a ton, but like I cry every time.
Think of how much money and resources are going to Nyes. Think of how many people are suffering in poverty. And all the wars happening across the planet. And human trafficking and slavery. Nyes has the power and resources to put an end to all of that. But they don't. They only care about themselves.
I mean, so do most of the governments in the world. And all the billionaires. But we don't... You're not condemning the billionaires.
And they'll do anything to protect their own interests. They'll kill if they have to.
But yes, going anime shopping, always good, man. I miss Right Stuff. I miss Right Stuff. I mean, they stopped doing shipping to Canada ages ago, but still.
Which is why I'm being targeted. Because I found out their secret.
Yeah, Iris is gonna spill everything to the internet and everyone's gonna believe this cute little pop idol. You won't be able to play Xeno 54? Oh no.
Well, I can't say yet. But it's true. Believe me.
It's like, I can't tell you how I
Nysa,
found out
you
all
have
this
to understand,
crazy
Date.
stuff, but believe me, it's real.
You saw my dead body.
Do you think that you were killed by knives in the parallel world?
Yes, I think so. You're the only person I can trust.
Rest in peace, Mom.
Please, don't leave me. You have to protect me.
Think. Iris' story is, well, under normal circumstances, I wouldn't believe a word of it. But it is true that she was almost kidnapped by some mysterious group. And it's true that I saw her dead body in the cold storage warehouse. And if that happened in a parallel world...
Date, you can't tell me that you actually believe this.
Oh, he believes it.
Aiba, you use the Wadjet system too, right?
So what if I do? Do you suspect me, Date? Do you think I'm an agent of Nyes? Fine. This can be solved easily.
This is crazy.
Why not look into her mind? Then you will discover if her story is true or not.
Oh no, is this the shovel forge?
A sink, of course.
Oh god. Are we gonna be playing Shuffle Forge? Is it this one? Lure him away with his weakness, god. With Iris in the passenger seat, I headed back to Abyss. But really, I didn't want to take her there, because Boss would be waiting.
The men who attacked us at Golden Yokocho were waiting for us. That means they knew we were coming. Why would that be?
Someone tipped them off?
Well, who could have?
Someone who knew we were going to Marble.
That's right.
No, it couldn't be.
Boss.
Impossible.
No, my waifu!
Hmm?
Aiba, can you contact Pewter? I want to ask him something.
Understood.
Oh, Date. Do you need something?
Oh god, this one.
Pewter, I need to know something. Does a sync machine exist outside of Abyss?
If it does, I won't have to go to Abyss. I could just go there and sync with Iris. I thought Pewter might know, but...
There's only one sync machine in the entire world, and it's with us at Abyss. For now, anyway.
For now?
The Chiba Police Department was working on a prototype, but it was stolen 6 years ago.
So there is another one then.
Stolen?
Yes. It was being transported when it was attacked and then stolen by an armed group of men. The culprit is still on the loose. The device was never recovered either.
Aiba, were you aware of this?
No. This is new information. I was not even aware there was a prototype.
Alright, where are you?
Where are you?
I'm out drinking in Shinjuku.
Ah, yes. So he's the person that... Yeah. Well, we knew he knew Renju, because we knew they're dating. Because we played this game already.
I was actually thinking of heading over to Golden Yokocho, but I heard something about a shootout. So the cops have it sealed off.
Should have put an air tag on it, God.
Maybe a shootout between gangs or something?
No way, yeah. I mean, for the sake of y'all, even though we probably won't finish the 24 hours goal, I'll come back and finish it because we're so close anyway. And then this way, you know, we finally have me playing SOMNIUM 1 because we lost the VODs the first time I played it 2 years ago. But yeah, the foreshadowing is sprinkled about. It's so funny though because very early on, it works out then, yeah! Because I think I played, what was it? I played SOMNIUM within like my first 6 months of when I started streaming, and back then I did have an external hard drive for my, like, for storing my backups of the VODs, and basically I thought I had put all of the SOMNIUM copies into the cloud before I deleted them off my hard drive, but I didn't. So I'm like, well, there's no point posting a series when you're missing, like, decent chunks of it, so I was like, damn it. Well, alright, it made me learn to be more careful, but feels just like yesterday, yeah. The early follies of a streamer when you first start out.
The world has become a dangerous place.
And it's like, and I didn't know at the time that you can upload stuff to YouTube as a draft and it basically stays there in perpetual. Oh, when I had, yeah. Back before I had the cat ears and I just had the hair buns because that was the closest thing I could have at the time. And then they updated the model to have the cat ears, and I'm like, yeah! And then there was also when I was Tiny Cat. Actual big head Tiny Cat.
Pewter, where's Boss right now?
Not sure.
I think I was still Tiny Cat when I played SOMNIUM 1. There's a... Never seen Big Head Tiny Cat? There's definitely a clip on the channel, on like the Twitch channel, way back of me screaming at Ota as like Big Head Tiny Cat.
I don't think she's at Abyss anymore. Maybe she went home?
Summarize for me.
So, neither you or Boss are at Abyss right now?
No.
Good. I can take Iris there without a problem.
Thanks, Pewter. See you later.
Sure thing.
Ate, where are we going?
But yeah, it was funny to find out that Pewter was actually gay because at the beginning of the game, if you check the lockers, you find a bunch of BL manga and stuff, and I was just like, oh, he's a fudanshi. He's a dude who's into BL. No, you stupid cat. He's a gay man.
Inside your dreams.
What?
I'm gonna sync with you to determine if what you were telling me is true.
Why not both? He could totally be both, yes, but I just assumed he was a... Because there are, you know, straight people who do read BL, or at least they say they're straight. Because Fudashi and Fujin are actual terms for people who are into BL, but aren't necessarily gay. But yeah, I was just like, I'm like, oh wait, shit, an actual gay man in a game? I should have considered that, considering Dante openly states that Mama supports a lot of LGBT organizations. Like, well, if we've got a transgender person in this game, why not a gay man?
And if it is
but
true,
just, yeah, it just
I'll fulfill
never
your wish.
I didn't put the two and two together back then.
My wish?
You don't remember? To become your bodyguard. Is that all right?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, it was a very good twist. From what I recall, Uchikoshi is pretty pro-LGBT. He's like Yoko Taro, where he's like, well, I put queer people in my game because those people exist in our world, so why not? If I recall, he actually speaks somewhat decent English. I used to follow him on Twitter.
Date, this time,
Based? Oh,
I will
yeah.
be remotely operating the sink.
Roger that.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Same reason why
The
I
time
think
limit is
it's
6 minutes, as
cool.
always.
I know.
It's funny that Sword Art Online used to
Let
be
us begin.
so associated with a certain type of dude because the author himself became friends with some feminists who made him realize the way he wrote some female characters was not great, so he went and rewrote Sword Art Online to fix that. You finally found a big head tiny cat? Yeah. That's how I started out. There are some VODs on my YouTube channel way back. As soon as whole fairy debacle? I think so, yeah. Plus the Harm Brigade, yeah. If oh, what was it? Ichio? I think? I will double check the credits, but yeah, I paid like $5 for it. I was just searching for cat models and I found it on like Itch.io or something like that. So what was their name? Psyche.
Difficult to move like this.
Psyche something.
Why do you look like that?
Oh my god.
I went with a simpler look today. I figured this world couldn't handle my full resolution.
No, it was not Psyche. I know who Psyche is. It was not someone that well known.
Guess that's fine then. You can quit if you want, you know.
Never! I will never give up!
I will never give up! 3D Dot here. She does look extremely hilarious. I love it.
You don't have to take it that far.
In any case, it seems that we've finally arrived.
Is this world made of jelly cubes?
This is Shovel Forge.
Shovel Forge.
Shovel Forge? I don't see any shovels.
Okay,
or
yeah.
forges.
The person who made my first model was Black Psyche Lock. It's an Ace Attorney reference. Hang on, the game's gonna pause, but while I type it in the chat. Was on my Twitter still.
Iris said that she was focused on streaming this game lately.
What's that got to do with forges?
Forget about the forges and listen.
You know, you make weapons.
This Somnium is the world of Shovel Forge, a sandbox game in which you make and move cubes to create structures on a map.
I'm not playing this game.
Yeah.
On the contrary, you already are.
Oh, come on. I don't want to play.
Accept the reality, Date. You have no choice.
Good evening, good morning, and hello! It's Tessa, also known as Aset, you bet! I'm gonna be playing Shovel Forge today. Let's dive right in.
What do you mean she doesn't yap with her chat for 20 minutes before she starts playing the game?
Iris's Let's Play has begun.
Help me, Date. You have to help me. It's nice. They're coming. Find me, Date. Oh, a pickaxe. Lucky.
What was that all about?
It appears that this Somnium will not be easy like the other ones.
I didn't think the other ones were all that easy.
Are you ready? Let us begin. Somnium scan.
Just a dream, so maybe
Activate.
she blocks out yapping? I hope so. I mean, I know I yap maybe a little too much, but... Mental lock 1. Two. 3. Whatever that is. Meow. Release Iris. God, look at those legs.
This doesn't look like a pickaxe, but...
Up we go.
This is a pretty avant-garde pickaxe.
perhaps designed with glow sticks in mind.
A silver gate! Let's dig it up!
Like this? This is actually kind of fun!
Oh no.
Easy there. You've still got a job to do.
That pickaxe was dropped by someone being attacked by Nice. Be careful, Date. Nice might be after you too.
Did you get that?
I'll be the one being attacked.
Either way, all we have to do is listen to Iris and do what she says.
But which Iris? There appears to be two.
I guess both for now.
I think we'll find something if we dig there. Let's check it out.
I
It is
suppose.
a door, or perhaps a gate.
Yahoo!
Everything looks like a block of tofu to me.
This must be where we use the pickaxe.
I mean, it does kind of look like tofu. Yeah. I'm with
All
with
right, just
Date.
don't be too hasty.
A door or gate.
Dink-a-da-dink, tickle-a-dink, tickle-a-dink.
Okay, just like I always say, let's hit it.
Go, Iba!
All right, here I go.
Dun 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 dun. Aw, I was just getting into it.
I got a rare material. Ooh, I knew today would be special.
This is kind of fun, isn't it, Iba?
My God.
Are we meant to do this the whole time?
Yes.
The gate's open. Let's go.
Roger.
She's like, wait, this was fun, but you mean I do nothing but hit blocks? Yes. Welcome to the strange yet addicting nature of Shovel Forge.
This is a new area.
And we cannot return to the previous one.
Where else can I dig?
We gotta find something to dig up.
She's got the digging fever.
Am I meant to dig everywhere?
Pretty much. You dug! Make something. Crafting table. Yay, crafting table.
A crafting table.
We don't have anything to make stuff with yet, though.
Iris's live stream is...
Oh, I thought I got stuck in the wall for a second. I was a little concerned. Okay. Monitor.
Iris's live...
Listen.
I'm hoping for a rare material.
What about the imitation crab?
That is a vending machine.
Imitation crab.
That's a big stick of imitation crab.
It must be a vending machine.
You must destroy the crab.
Happy digging.
Roger.
I got a lot of materials that time. Good haul today. Be sure to like and subscribe, and to retweet everyone.
Retweet.
Hey, Iba.
Yes?
Is this Golden Yokocho?
Indeed. It appears to be modified.
This is where we were attacked.
Look, Dante!
Ow,
What is that?
Uh-oh, an elite is coming. But it's okay. I've got the feeling we can do it! Project Bluebeam! Nice is trying to kill me! You have to stop Nice!
But what are we supposed to do?
Dance!
Dance?
Use the most beautiful art form humanity has ever created! The power of dance!
I don't know about that. I think painting's still pretty up there.
They may have money and power, but they'll never take our beating hearts!
Yes, they will. They can rip them right out of your chest.
Dance is the only way to fight the Wadjet system in Nice! Using this material, we can make a disco ball. Let's build a disco ball. And then it's dancing time.
What do you think, Iba?
Shovel Forge is not a dancing game, but
That's not what I'm talking about.
Nice does not exist.
But I don't think Iris is trying to mislead me.
What you think does not change the facts. Now, we have to decide our next move.
For now, we need to find somewhere to craft the disco ball.
Crafting table. Ow, ow.
I found a crafting table.
Something the matter?
It seems you can create items other than disco balls.
But we need to make the disco ball now. That's what the viewers are expecting.
Am I supposed to do whatever you guys expect me to, chat? Is that the thing? Am I just at your beck and call?
Understood. Done.
That was anticlimactic.
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta dance for real now. Give it your best dance moves, everybody.
What should I do?
Dance!
Dance, Dante. Fight against Nice with the power of dance.
Didn't think so, but if you say so, uh-oh.
Iba,
What have I
dance.
created?
You have to dance.
Okay, if I must.
Hit it! Invincible Rainbow Arrow! Flying, flying, giant, and to your eyes. And yes, she is saying nice. Thank you. Where's my karaoke lyrics? Right? I'm doing my best here. Notice how it's a giant eyeball.
Yay! We foiled Project Bluebeam! Amazing, Dante! We can fight Nice for sure! I'm not afraid of them as long as you're here.
You should be.
Yeah, good.
He's like, dear God.
Well, I don't know how, but we defeated that big guy! Oh, a rare drop! Awesome! Let's see how far we can get today. Let's go, everyone! Onward! Please defeat Nyes. I know you can do it, Date.
All right, let's go, Iba.
Iris is that streamer who pretends she doesn't understand how games work. Wow, I don't know how we beat that big guy. What do you mean you don't know how you defeated the enemy?
A hot head is not what we need in this situation.
You made it. Sukuru? That's what making stuff is, Sukuru. Alright,
This appears to be another gate.
Deke!
Do it.
Leave it to me.
I'm mashing! I'm mashing! I'm mashing!
I dug it up.
Dun 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 dun
Got
dun
the
dun.
material.
Let's move on. This is a spacious area.
Is that marble?
Those flowers are winter irises.
They're wilted.
Whoa, this place is huge! How are we gonna check everything?
Systematically, my girl. Go
Can make something
clockwise.
with the materials I have. Okay? Okay.
Another crafting table.
At least you don't have to do any more digging.
Date, do you see that shrine?
Shrine.
That's humanity's last hope against Nyes. Save us from the oppression of technology. Return the stone monument to the pedestal at the shrine. We should have all the materials we need to craft the stone monument. Please, Date. You're the only one who can save me. You're the only one who can save this world.
It was funny bad after the credits, though. Yeah, I know what you mean. The very first time I played this game, I was like deadpan through the whole last dance sequence number because I was like, what is happening?
Date.
I'm the only one who can save her.
Hey, Date.
What?
Is following Iris's plan really the best idea?
I don't know, but I feel like we're getting closer to the truth.
Really?
Let's go with it a little longer.
I suppose we can. I will follow along for now.
Off we go. Dun, 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 dun.
This appears to be...
Okay, we have to make it though.
There's a crafting...
Craft monument.
Iris said that all the...
What's that on the floor next to the table?
This is... the egg that came out of the vending machine earlier.
An egg! We can use this. Okay, build the monument with that.
There you have it, Iba.
Understood. Done.
Crazy.
You could have given it a little more oomph.
Specifications for oomph not found.
Please take the monument to the shrine. You can make miracles, Date.
Got it. Leave it to me, Iris.
Are you going to continue doing whatever Iris tells you?
Iba, I get where you're coming from, but I want to believe her.
I see. If that is what you believe, then I will obey.
Thanks, Iba.
I exist to support you, Date.
She doesn't sound happy about this.
Let's bring this to the shrine.
Yeah, let's go.
This appears to be...
Place monument.
Understood.
The wilted irises blossomed.
What?
Laser beam! Pew pew!
There were dead flowers outside. What happened to them?
Oh, wow!
This is...
Miracle.
In the language of flowers, the iris means good news and hope.
Yes, we know already.
The fact that you believed in me is good news. And Date, you are my hope.
I'm your hope?
What every 30-year-old man needs to
You
hear.
might be able to use it now, Date.
Use what?
There's something around the flowers. Another rare drop?
I suppose we dig here.
Right.
I'm stuck!
The color of this floor.
Dig! Diggly dig!
All right, try dig.
Understood.
Oops. I was ready to button mash a little too quickly. Oh god.
What is this? I've never seen anything like this before.
Congratulations, we dug out her heart.
Is it on the wiki? I'm gonna go check. Give me a second.
What is this?
Oh, I get it. It's a love bomb.
An item of that description is not in the game.
Love bombing is an actual abusive tactic, so I'm like, oh dear.
Let's fight for the future with the power of love. If you use this, you might be able to find me.
Use it? How?
You need to dance, Date.
Oh no.
Oh, that's right.
Again? Haven't I danced enough already?
Never.
This is to save Iris. Please, just bear with it for now.
All right. I'll just use this bomb somewhere over there, I suppose?
Yeah, try it.
Dun, 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 na, 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 na. Boop, 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 boop,
We cannot
boop,
move forward with the debris in the way.
Use love bomb. As in the manipulation tactic? Yes.
Around here?
Yeah.
Dance, baby, dance!
Do you want me to dance?
Yes.
Please.
Woo!
What?
Oops. Looks like I messed that up, didn't I?
Spit through it.
Okay, well, guess I'll just die and restart.
Bye!
Where is this place?
Okay, let's regroup and keep going.
As a video game character, experiencing death again and again is wearing me down.
Iris is further away from us now.
So when will you stop believing her?
Date, can you see that shrine?
Iris, I'm sorry. Did we make a mistake?
No, you haven't.
What's going on?
Are we supposed to go that direction?
Well, there she is. And there she goes.
Iris, are you there?
Oh my god, these guys!
Something big is coming. Okay. No, stop! Stay away!
Iris!
Nice is coming! Date, help me! Huh? Sorry, everyone. My PC is acting weird.
Iris is in trouble. Is there any way to save her?
Date, this is Somnium. It cannot affect the real world.
That's not true. I saved Iris in Somnium once. If I
Whatever
don't
you
save
say.
Iris here, Iris in the real world is in danger.
Either way, we do not have the power to fight against the UFO. If you want to help Iris, we need to find a way.
What can we do? Where do we go?
Hang on. Mirror
A
door?
mirror door.
Dance!
What?
The power of dance. The most beautiful thing humanity has ever created. Dance is the only way to beat Nyes in the Wadjet system. The reason why your reflection isn't shown in the mirror is because of Nyes. You're a threat to their existence. They're trying to erase you and...
Date,
Please, do it!
understood. I'll do it.
Hit it for the third time! Dante's drinking the Kool-Aid. Oh, he already chugged a whole bottle. flying.
I'm not supposed to fly.
Flying and it's alive. And it's flying.
A permanent fire, cold frost on the pyre, fruit never expires.
Fire, sisters are dry. I love this part.
While the old bow their heads, while the blind meet the blind, the marble loses shine, the eye clouds by design. But we know in our soul the one hope, the one truth. What if we
turned the gangsters into wotaku.
miracles? Even with the devils of time against you, never let the fire fade in you. Even though they call it
And you tell me it's right. Now run to Iris! We've got like 10 seconds!
Thank you for finding me, Date.
Iris! Is it really you, Iris?
Believe me!
358 seconds. Touch core.
Please. Please trust me.
Iris like, I don't know about
touch
this.
the core.
Date.
I like how Iris has the cat mouth, like the 3. And now we can defeat everything. You believed Iris. Yes, exactly, Ein. Edai. Edai is reliance. And number 2, right? Yeah. The sync from earlier touched my heart in a way that will always linger. He learned the power of idols. All doubt was removed from my mind. I was determined.
Iris, I'm sorry that I doubted you.
Hmm?
I believe you. Wadjet, Nyes, X00639.
Are you serious?
She's like, fuck, he's crazy.
Like I said, I'll fulfill your wish. From this moment on, you're under my protection.
Then...
Yeah, I'm your bodyguard.
Good for her.
I'll protect you with my life, Iris.
Date! Thank you! Thank you so much!
Whatever happened to, you know, finding Mizuki's parents' killers? Whatever.
You're going to help too, right, Iba?
Whatever. Hi, Pep, I know. You want food. Our SOMNIUM is a mess. It makes sense when you know what's going on with her brain, but yeah.
My mission is to support.
Good. And thank you.
Kai? Something again. I can't remember what the Daku is.
What? You stayed at a hotel
Oh,
with Tessa?
we're back with the hunting rifle.
It was a business hotel.
It was a 2-bedroom.
Don't say misleading things.
I was in Aiba's shoes for this part, like, okay, she's nuts, but where's this going? Yeah, I was like, she could be crazy, but because I've been a fan of Uchikoshi, the writer, for a long time, I'm like, she could be crazy, or she could actually be the key to understanding everything that's going on, and everything is weird sci-fi supernatural. When it's Uchikoshi, there's usually both a logical explanation and a more sci-fi supernatural explanation. Because he likes going out, it's like, oh yeah, this is like, you know, this can't be explained by science, and then he cooks up some like crazy pseudoscience sci-fi stuff that explains it. Because his writing definitely goes with the, like, oh yeah, science is just indistinguishable from magic depending on the civilization and stuff like that.
We got 2 rooms, each with 2 beds.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. God, 999 was good. Oh my god. Perhaps one day I'll go back to it and hopefully will not be absolutely delirious from streaming for 16 hours when we get to the end of that one, because I keep making this joke, but Jesus literally took the wheel. I have no memory of that. I've gone back and looked at the VODs and I'm like, I don't know what happened. I don't have any memory of this. It truly felt like an out-of-body experience going back and watching the VODs of like my last 999 stream, and like I'm like, I have no memory of this. Like, how did I figure this out? I don't think I could have even figured out this puzzle if I was like, you know, 100% there. I tapped into like a subconscious part of my brain. Jesus took the wheel. Yes,
didn't.
all ice. Alice?
What?
Isn't your gang supposed to be clean?
Yeah, of course it is.
Why are you here anyway?
Well, you know, we got attacked by some armed thugs. Would be nice if you could help us out.
I see. I heard about the shooting in Golden Yokocho last night, but I never
Didn't
thought
think
it'd
it'd be us,
you.
I mean, fair, but also, we're everywhere. We're chaos. Alright. I will tally up the times, but I do believe we are close to our the 24-hour limit we set for ourselves. But I will confirm once I tally up the time. We'll probably just finish the game for the rest of the week. We might still be close. We might still have 3 or so hours. We will, if that's the case, we'll give it our best shot. But like, you know, takes a bit still. Cause yeah, what was it? What was it? My first clear of it was like what, 38 hours? Never mind, 42. So yes, it was quite ambitious. 43. But hey, it was a solid attempt. Well, and that's the thing, right? I was like, I'm gonna pick games that would be a challenge to complete within this time period, but also ones that, you know, I stood a reasonable chance at. So like, you know, obviously lone RPGs, you're not gonna be able to do that without using like speedrunner cheats. But like I said, one way or the other, we will definitely finish it because we're so close. We're so close. Because, yeah, SOMNIUM was one of the first games I played on stream, and that's... The whole point was kind of like, let's go back to literally some games from my first year that Chad and I really enjoyed, and like, see how they hold up. Do it a second time. But since we're replaying these games, I figured add the extra challenge of a timer. And then like, hey, yeah, you guys can pick some games and stuff if I manage to clear it. But I mean, I still make notes for what you guys want me to play anyway. So even if we don't get the official, like, all right, chat, here's your, like, give me some options. We're voting on one. I still know some of the stuff you guys want me to play. So it will all work out in the end. I mean, it's me, guys. Did you really think I would be like, yeah, sorry, guys. We don't get to, you guys don't get any rewards. I failed. No, of course you guys are still gonna get the rewards. It's me. Sorry, Cat's like, hello? I'm yelling. She's like, food? Food? What kind of genres do I like? Mostly VNs? Yes, definitely VNs are huge for me. JRPGs, any kind of like mystery game, I definitely like. RPG Maker horror games like Ib and Misao, I really like those. Persona 4. Yep, we already played Persona 4. We played all the Personas. Not to completion because those are long games, but I saw rumors, like there's speculations of Persona 4 remake. I'm like, please God, please. Persona 4 was my first Persona game, so like even if like most people are like, I don't like it as much as 3 or 5, I'm like, it's near and dear to me. It would be nice to see it brushed up. But yeah, we will finish. We will start with 3, but 4 is your favorite? Oh, nice! I really, very rarely see people who have 4 as their favorite. I really like replaying 5 the most because it's so well put together, but I would like going back to 4 quite often. I never get far in my rebooted playthroughs of 4, but the nostalgia of the music really, like, when I'm having a bad day, I'm like, oh, this is nice. You played them backwards? That's fair. I mean, they're only loosely connected, so why not, right? Like, why not? Yes, I know. Okay. I'm gonna set up a raid before my cat starts chewing another one of my cables, and she's like, Mom! Mom! Usually on the weekdays, we wrap up at like 10, so she's like, I've been waiting an hour! Where is the food? I'm sorry, cats. But yes, we will play more SOMNIUM tomorrow. Gotta take care of the boss. Absolutely gotta take care of the boss. Alright, let's see who I can. We've got a fair bit of people that we follow who are up and about, so let's see who I can throw you guys to. Let me make sure she isn't wrapping up because she's been going for a while, but... Okay, cool. RT is streaming. We haven't been able to catch her in ages. So let's go see RT Solar. Very cute fox VTuber. Very close to my aesthetic. We love it. Alright. Yes. Yes, Pep. I know. Hold tight. Hold tight. Hold tight, my girl. She's like the mic's not gonna pick her up unless she gets really loud. But she is literally sitting at my feet, looking up at me and screaming, "Girl, hold on." All right, here we go. Raid message. And here's the Discord. If anyone wants to join who hasn't already, we do the watch-alongs. We just hang out. We share memes, videos, all that good stuff. For now, that's going to be it for me. I will see you guys tomorrow for more iSomnium. I will do an official tally up and see if we've still got time on our clock or we're just going to be finishing it for the sake of finishing it. But for now, that's going to be it for me. Time to go feed the cats and then throw myself in the shower and get myself to bed. Alrighty, that's it for me. So, if it's daytime where you are, have a wonderful rest of your day. And if it's nighttime, have a great rest when you head on off to bed. And until next time, take care of yourself, wash your face, brush your teeth, eat good food, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.